Hey, Obodo fam, real fam. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody. Good evening. Welcome to the studio. Thank you so much for joining us. Today is Friday, the 19th of June, the year of our Lord, 2026. And tonight, I am bringing to you from my studio here in the United Kingdom, I am challenging my brother, Uncle Beno, the Gen Z uncle, to a debate. And this debate is live. You guys are going to be the judges, okay? And as I've said to Uncle Beno, this is going to be based on evidence. This is evidence-based debate, facts only. We will try as much as possible to remove emotions. So I need my timekeeper because Uncle Beno is not here. We're waiting for him to jump in. We're going to have a timekeeper who is going to give us time. You know how they do. How many of you went to debating society in secondary school? If you were in a debating society, then you know what we're talking about. I used to debate. It's not today I started. Debate is how you build public speaking back in secondary school. So tonight, we are going to debate. You be say he has evidence. Me, I say I have evidence. So both of us will present our evidence, and then the panel of judges, which is all of you get here, both men and women. I can see real family, they are here already. I see Uncle Dayo there in the comment section. Abby is our accurate timekeeper. Then we will come to a conclusion who won the debates. All right. Welcome, everybody. So while I'm waiting for Uncle Beno, I'm sure Uncle Beno is going through his notes. While I'm waiting for Uncle Beno to come to jump in with his notes and his research, a few days ago, this topic, it comes up all the time. Who does marry? Nigerian marriage, African marriage. First of all, I said African, but I narrowed it down to Nigeria because I don't like to speak on things that I don't know something about. So I prefer to speak based on what I know. So it can be applicable. Africa is a very big continent. Okay. So there might be this discrepancies from one culture to the other, from one country to the other. UB is looking for more evidence. Okay, Uncle Beno, look for your evidence and just show yourself, JJJ. So I'm narrowing it down to Nigeria because I know Nigeria and I've been around for over 50 years. And from what I have seen from the East, from the South, from the North, from the West, my conclusion is that Nigerian marriages benefits the male gender more than the female gender. But before we get into it, I want to put some disclaimer. Okay? Because you know the thing about trolls is that they hear with one ear and it flies out from the other ear. Okay, they see the title already now, and you know they are breathing hard and heavy. Okay, this, you know, I usually say it's not gender. It's not gender war. Tonight is gender war. Tonight it is gender war we have today. So you ladies, I'm representing you. I am for sisterhood. Uncle Beno is for brotherhood. Where is Uncle Beno? So today, it is gender war we are doing today. I'm not saying all those ones I used to say it's not no, today is gender war. Uncle Beno, welcome.
Thank you, Aunty B.
How are you?
I'm trying to survive.
Are you all right? Your people say you've been looking for evidence. That's why. real family, they say it's evidence you are looking for, that you are still looking for evidence. This stream thing, I want it to be all of us in the both of us. No, I don't want it like this. How do I make it us like both of us laying
Okay.
so that will be side by side. Okay, it's okay like this. Timekeeper is in the middle. Brilliant. This is okay.
Who is the timekeeper?
It's your baby now.
Uncle Ben.
It's your baby that is the
Yo, yeah.
At least you know that Abby, if anybody is not going to be partial to you, Abby will not be partial to you, even though she's of my gender. She will show you some grace. She will give you some.
Aunty B, Abby no go show me grace for this one. I don't dey beg her see so. I don't dey beg her see so.
Abby go show you some mercy. So Abby, what we are going to do is that you time us. Uncle Beno, you are free to go first, or I can go first. Anyone, I give you the option to choose.
So go first, Aunty B. Go first, Aunty B. Go first.
You want me to go first? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Uncle Beno. Maybe you're always saying that marriage favors women more. So collect your thoughts, just collect your thoughts. Let's go. I will do, let's say 15 minutes. Is 15 minutes okay? 15 minutes. Then Uncle Beno will do 15 minutes. I have 10 points I want to share.
Oh, wow. Aunty B, 10 points.
I feel like you should do intro first, and let it be 5 minutes each. Then pick each other's points and then do extended debates. Then that can be 15 minutes.
Okay. So intro, we start with intro.
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Okay. Then we present our points.
Your proper points.
Our proper points. Our well-researched and documented point, not emotional point, Uncle Beno. No emotional point,
Oh, God.
Our well-researched and documented points, we'll present them, right?
Afterwards, yes, Aunty B.
And then we'll discuss later.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let me start with introduction. Welcome, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us. Tonight, we are going to talk about one of my favorite subjects, which is marriage and relationships. I love marriage and relationships because God, in his infinite mercy, when he created man, said, it is not good for man to be alone. And I believe that when God said it is not good for man to be alone, in the Bible, the language of the Bible is man. Is male center, is male, is written in the main language, male pronoun and male language, but it applies to both men and women. So my belief is that when God said it is not good for man to be alone, it meant both men and women. Those of you who are Christians know that this applies, in most Bible verses where a man is used, but it usually applies to both men and women. So marriage, when done well, is beautiful. It's the most beautiful thing on earth when done well. Because the Bible again tells us that one shall chase 1,000 and two shall chase 10,000. So can you say 1,000, 10,000? So if you are alone, you are likely to achieve like 1%. But with a good partner, you can achieve 1,000%. The difference is about 9,000. So I believe that marriage is a beautiful union. I support marriage. I'm marriage-oriented. I love marriage. Nigerian women are socialized to aspire for marriage. We were taught at a very young age that no matter the education that you have, no matter the exposure, no matter the money you make, you are going to end up in your husband's house. Not just your husband's house, you end up in your husband's kitchen. And so from a very young age, we were raised. Our mothers raised us and prepared us for marriage. Unfortunately, I cannot say that in most families across Nigeria, that the way women were socialized and prepared for marriage, that our parents did the same thing for men. And so I believe that there are inequalities when it comes to the way we were prepared. I'm not blaming our parents. They did the best that they could. But now we have to change the narrative in the way we raise our boys and girls. The number one thing that I challenge about the way we were raised for marriage is that when women were raised to believe that they have no value except a husband, a man that they marry, crowns them with that crown. And that's why you will hear in languages like Yoruba language, you hear Olowo Orimi, the crown of my head. So it means that without a husband, a woman has no crown. It means that invariably what that means, if you want to break it down, it means that a woman has no value. She has no agency. And that is why till tomorrow, an unmarried woman in Nigeria is highly disrespected. An unmarried woman in Nigeria, people will look down on you. In certain parts of Nigeria, like the metropolis, like Lagos, you cannot rent an apartment. They will ask you to go and bring your husband. It doesn't matter if you are a CEO, a high-flying woman who has achieved a lot. They call marriage the glory of the woman. And it can be. It can be. Marriage can be the glory of a woman. But it all depends on the person that you are married to. Women in Nigeria, all across Nigeria, want to get married. Majority want to get married because marriage is how women are, valued in the society. And that's a good thing. But I also believe that whether you are married, you are not married, God has created us as humans and is giving us everything that we need to live a life that is fulfilling. So it is not only by virtue of being crowned with value that comes with a marriage that people should be respected or valued. Everybody should have value irrespective of their marital status. And so women want marriage more. Nigerian women want marriage more than men. I can say that. However, this is because we've been brought up to believe that marriage favors women more than men. Again, because of some of these reasons I've just enumerated.
And your 5 minutes is up.
Okay. So tonight, while I'm an advocate of healthy marriage, I am going to prove it to you that Nigeria and indeed by extension African marriages favor men more than women. Thank you.
Thank you. Uncle Ben, over to you. And your 5 minutes starts now.
All right. Thank you, Aunty B, for having me. Thank you, our honorable timekeeper. Aunty B, I've said it all. I agree with the Aunty B introduction about marriage. However, let me just say this as African men, or African men generally. From childbirth, we were raised, groomed, taught, mentored to do one thing and one thing only, to become successful. We are raised to become successful men as African men. However, no matter the amount of success we attain in this world as a man, if we are not married, that success is incomplete. I want to believe everybody will agree with me on that. You can see a successful African man build houses, mansions, buy cars, luxury cars, help people become anything he wanted to become in this world. But if he is not married, there's always going to be that question mark on his head. People are going to ask questions. What happened? In fact, as an African man, from the age of 30, that is, if they allow you to get to the age of 30 before they start asking, where is your wife? As an African man, as soon as you finish the university and you secured a job, everybody wants to see your wife. If you are not married, your success is incomplete. And just like Aunty B said, that marriage is everything. Women accomplishment is based on whether she's married or not. The same is applicable to men. If you are not married, you are incomplete. Now, also, while we were being groomed and raised as African young men, we are taught to provide. Contrary to what is obtainable on social media now, that these men are not providers, they are not doing this, doing that. As African men, from the age of 7, 8 upward, we are raised to be a provider. We all know that in most family settings in Nigeria in particular, parents are tougher on men child than the female child. And as a result of that, from young age, we were grilled or drilled, however you want to put it, to face tough challenges. They sent us to farm. We do almost everything from young age. Even when it comes to preferences, we know that the female child are often given soft landing than male child. We can both commit the same offense. Why the female child may get maybe just a pat on the back of their hands, we the men, we will be whooped. We also know when it comes to emotional bonding and things like that, we do not enjoy love from our parents as African men. And this is all part of the upbringing that you got to be a strong man. You got to be strong. You have to take care of your family one day. So everything has been geared towards raising African men to suffer, so everyone else can have soft landing. Fast forward to modern days, even right now, female children, some of them are even more educated than the sons. If you finish university, for instance, you can hardly go back to your parent and say, oh, Dad, I want to go for my master's degree. I want to go for my PhD. It will take a while. It will take some level of pressure to get your parent to support you after first degree as an African man. Many of us grew up like that. Whereas,
Ben, your 5 minutes is up now.
Okay, just my final point is just that a female girl will go to her parent and say, I want to become a doctor, I want to become this, and she will easily have a soft landing all through. So, in a nutshell, African men are raised to take care of women. Thank you, Mrs. Timekeeper.
You're welcome.
I'm not seeing my flower. People are not giving me flower. I'm dropping gems. Make I hear myself.
Uncle Dayo is there shouting, Uncle Beno.
Uncle Dayo is shouting. He's shouting. Let me put it to the screen. Shouting, Uncle Beno. Uncle Dayo, I need to be calm down. We are not starting, no. So you see Uncle Beno's voice, the way he's talking like a reverend father. You see, I see all your people there. Uncle's paper is like, which one is Uncle Beno's voice so soft? Oh,
make una they hail me, yo.
All right. Over to you, timekeeper.
Okay. Thank you very much for the lovely introduction. So we're going to go now to what we call research and data. We don't want to hear hearsay. Uncle Ben, we need to see your data. We need to hear credible information. We don't want to hear about anything that happened in your village.
Oh my king.
Uncle Beno has carried his glasses.
We only want credible information and data. And of course, we're going to start with Aunty B. This round, you can get 12 minutes each.
Okay.
Aunty B, over to you. Are you ready?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Your 12 minutes starts now.
Accurate timekeeper. Thank you. Let me get to it quickly because I have a lot to say. So, I have 10 critical reasons why I believe that marriage favors men more than women. And I'm going to go through it. Excuse me if I'm looking down because I have my notes in my phone. So please bear with me while I look down here.
Aunty B, you are not playing. No kilo day.
The number one reason, Uncle Beno, I have 12 minutes, so no distraction. Number one reason why I believe that research and data has proven that marriages favor the man more than the woman is that women do more unpaid domestic work. This is backed by research that was done in Nigeria back in 2024. Nigerian Time used a survey and they collected data from the National Bureau of Statistics. And they found that the average Nigerian woman spent 5 times more hours than men on unpaid domestic and care work. And this includes cooking, cleaning, childcare, caring for elderly relatives. If you want, I can put the link to the research there. It's published by Punch newspaper. This was the research that was done back in 2024. Number 2, a woman is married and she's working, contributing to the family. But they are also made to carry the burden, the emotional burden of that marriage. So, the research also shows that consistently married women, Nigerian married women, which also we can relate to other African countries because, we are very, very similar in terms of, our way of life. When you return home from work, it doesn't matter whether you are a CEO, whether you are the chairman of a bank. It doesn't matter whether your husband has a less stressful job or a job that has less commitment. It doesn't matter if you are earning 10 times more than your husband. You are expected to go into the kitchen and you are expected to cook. You are expected to look after the children. And the man does not participate in most, not all, most. And when I say most, 95%, 96% of homes, because the boys were not taught how to care for children or how to cook or how to do such domestic chores. Number 3, women are under more pressure to marry in Nigeria. Is the social scrutiny, the intense pressure, the judgment by society, whether you are looking at it from, religious perspective, or you're looking at it from cultural perspective, you're looking at it from just civil society. Men experience less stigma than women who are unmarried. So it's interesting that Uncle Beno made a reference to how men are expected to marry. Yes, men are expected to marry, but I've not seen where a 30-year-old man is stigmatized for not being married. And as a result, women are pressured into making unsafe choices, uninformed choices, settling for people that they ordinarily would not have settled for because of the pressure to be married. So because of this club that they are being welcomed to, which is the club of the wife and the mother, that pressure makes women jump into marriages that they shouldn't have. This is also researched. Number 4, women, again, this has been researched, are more likely to sacrifice their growth in career for marriages, career opportunities. No matter how strong you are as a woman, when you have a baby, you have to sit at home and nurse that baby for at least between 6 to 1 year. And if you are in a similar career with a man and you're in the same position, they are more likely to get promoted more than you because of the time that you would have lost. But as women, because of the way we've been socialized, we don't see it as loss. We are nurturing. We are looking after our families. However, you cannot compete with men. And that is why in today's society, everywhere in the world, men are paid higher for the same job, the same labor that women do. And this is scientifically proven as well. A man and a woman can be doing the same job, exactly the same role, but the man will earn more. Because most organizations will take into consideration that she probably needs to take time off. She probably needs to have a family. She probably, so many things taken into consideration. So career growth, and again, financially, women suffer more. So they miss opportunities for promotion. They miss business. We miss business opportunities. And the financial independence that come with all that. The only thing men are told is provide. Then again, we know that that is a facade because, yes, men do provide. There's a huge pressure on men to provide. I acknowledge that. However, we know that both men and women provide, especially in today's society. So who pays for the unpaid labor? Who pays for the child care? Who pays for the cooking and cleaning? The emotional burden of the family? These are all unpaid. But it is work. Because if you employ somebody to do this work, for people who can afford it, that employ au pair or nannies, you pay them huge amount of money for this same task. But these are tasks that women have been doing for generations. And African women have been made to feel like they are not doing anything. It's mental load, it's emotional load, it's sacrifice. But we're made to feel like you're not doing anything. After all, what are you doing? Number 6, Nigerian men have more household authority. Culturally, religiously, the man is the head of the family. The woman is expected to submit. This is what we've been told. So we don't practice partnership in our marriages. We practice hierarchy, where the man is here, the woman is here, and the children are here. Sometimes the man is here, the children are here, the women are here. And that's why we often have the conversation of whether the woman is a member of your family or not, of which a lot of you have heard those conversations on social media, where a woman will be married to a family after 5 children, 4 children. They will still regard you as an outsider. So traditionally, Nigerian marriages structure are patriarchal, with the husband commonly regarded as the head. So with the head, you have more power. And we know that who has the power has the final say. They say whoever plays the pipe will dictate the tune. So women are expected to submit, are expected to drop whatever, even if you know more or you are more knowledgeable or you are more experienced in that particular area, you are groomed or you have to submit because your husband said so. So this is a privilege that men have. It's a male privilege. Similar to how we talk about white privileges, African men, Nigerian men have privileges of the single fact that they are born with a male gender. So the expectations from men, in my opinion, are less. Because there's one thing that men are groomed to provide for your family. Provide for your family, protect your family. But even in families where the men are unable to provide or the woman have to step in, they still expect the same privileges because of how we're socialized. Yeah. Another point I can add, which is I think is my point number 7 now or 6, I can't remember. I've lost track of number. Yeah. Infidelity, when it comes to infidelity in marriages, men and women are not judged the same way. When a woman commits adultery, most times she's chased out of the marriage, she's humiliated. But when a man does the same thing, there are no consequences. It's socially acceptable. They minimize male cheating, and female cheating is often seen as an abomination. We saw an example the other day with the Frankie Doho situation, the king of malice. That's a typical example. However, infidelity hurts everybody. It hurts men, it hurts women. However, the way the society judges, Nigerian society judges women differently from men, and that is a privilege. And that's another reason why the marriage favors the man. In fact, women have been so, taught that, oh, as long as it's coming home, there's something on social media now where people say, as long as it comes home to me, as long as it comes home. But again, that coming home has a big but to it, because coming home, he's coming home. If he's a philanderer that sleeps around, he might come home with diseases. A lot of women in Nigeria end up with sexually transmitted diseases, including HIV, hepatitis A, B, herpes, from their husbands. They cannot tell anybody. So these are some of the reasons why I strongly believe that marriages in Nigeria favors men more than women. Divorce is another one. Let me add this one. I think this is my number 8 point. The stigma of divorce does not rest on men. When a man divorces, he just comes and announces my marriage is over. Boom, there's not much to it. But when a woman leaves a marriage, now statistically again, women are more likely to file for divorce, especially in the West and even in Nigeria. However, the stigma rests solely on the woman. Men are not shamed when their marriage ends. Women are shamed. For example, when I announced my marriage ended in January, you guys saw what happened. Women, men, mostly women, how dare you? They try to bully me. They try to shame me. So that is our society for you. So because of that, a lot of women remain in very unhealthy, sometimes domestic violence marriages,
Aunty B, your time is
abusive
up.
marriages, because of the shame and the stigma that's associated. With this viewpoint of mine, I hope I've been able to convince and not convince you that Nigerian marriages favors the man more than the woman.
Amazing. Thank you very much, Aunty B. Thank you. That's very very wonderful points. Data packed, completely knowledgeable. Uncle Ben, I would like to let you know that I'm going to be subtracting 20 seconds from your time.
What have I done?
In the beginning, you interrupted Aunty B. So one of the rules is that you cannot interrupt. If you interrupt, you're going to lose some time. Initially, I was going to do 30 seconds, but we're doing 20 seconds because it's your first time interrupting. So, Uncle Ben, you're not going to be getting the full 12 minutes. You're going to be getting 11 minutes and 40 seconds. Are you ready, Uncle Ben?
Wait, I'm still trying to process the condition where you just give me now. Abi,
Uncle
are you
Ben,
serious?
you cannot challenge the timekeeper, because that means you're going to be another 1 minute will be deducted.
Okay. I'm ready.
Okay.
Can I drink water first? Give me time to drink water now.
30 seconds.
Oh my God, Abby. Leave Uncle Ben with his 7 minutes, though. You guys say Uncle Ben is shaking.
Okay, Uncle Ben, are you ready? Your 11 minutes and 40 seconds starts now.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Aunty B, for a well-noted point. However, let me start by saying I'm going to be drawing my point on the basis of healthy marriage. As you can see, my fellow debater drew her own point vastly from a toxic marital point of view. I want to be drawing my point from a healthy marriage point of view. And I'm saying this because there are facts and researches that support what I'm about to present to you, our listeners. First of all, as Christians, if we go into biblical references with how men are sacrificing in marriages and how marriage seems to benefit women the most. For those of us who are Christian, of course, you know what was said in the book of 1 Timothy 5:8. A man must provide for his household. As quote in that particular verse, it says, but if any provide not for his own, and especially for those of his own house, he had denied the faith. So even our faith compelled us that we have to provide for our household. The book of Ephesians 5:25 says, husband must love sacrificially. Meaning when it even comes to the matter of love, we as men, the Bible compelled us that we have to love sacrificially. And as said in the book, it says, husband, love your wives, even as Christ also loved the church and gave himself for it. And that is why a lot of men are working themselves to death just to provide for the household. Okay? The Bible also says a man should nourish and cherish his wife. You can check that up in the book of Ephesians 5:28-29. If you move also, if you look at the book of Colossians 3:19, he said, husband must not be harsh. There are so many biblical references to this. However, the one that drew my attention the most is the book of Genesis 2:15 that says, man was given responsibility to walk and guard. Having said that, let's now come to modern research. There are plethora of research supporting how men sacrifice for wives, even in Nigeria. And the strongest argument is this. In Nigerian marriages, men are socially trained to prove love through provision, protection, bride price, rent, school fees, medical bills, family support, and financial endurance, even when the economy is hard. Any man listening to me right now, if you live in a place like Nigeria, I bet you will agree with me right now that it is tough to provide in Nigeria. And yet, men who are into healthy marriage, like I said, they will still weather the storm no matter what. They still go out 4 a.m., 4:30, 5 a.m. Some of them are already on the road. And they're going to be there. When they leave work in the evening, they're still going to face traffic. And some of them may not even made it home until like 10 p.m. If you are doubting like, hey, where did you get that from? I want you to go and check World Bank research on this particular area. The research is titled Gender Divide, Unpaid Care and Domestic Work Across Africa. Look into it and you will see how men are dying, killing themselves to provide for their wives. I mean men in healthy marriages. The Nigerian Men and Gender Equality Survey also found that Nigerian men were far more likely to be the primary income earners in their families. And many men reported financial stress. In that same study, 57% of men reported stress from insufficient income, while 44% reported stress from not having enough work. Let's move on. How about bride price? Because when people say, oh, men are the one who benefit more from marriage in African setting and all of that, who pays bride price? Do you know what it takes to marry right now in Nigeria and many other African countries? Some men will have to break their back. They will even break bank just to marry the woman they love. Some families actually make this a business. When they give you, what do they call it? The bride price list. You will be seeing 5 million, 10 million naira just to marry a beautiful wife. A lot of men will have to go and borrow money to even pay bride price. If you think I'm joking, there are statistical data that support this. I want you to go and look into this research. Go and check EBSCO. Yes. Go to EBSCO. You can find the paper online, and the research was conducted by Bullard Eric. This is 2025 anyway, just last year, just for you to know how relevant these data were. Let's move on. Number 3, Nigerian men provide in difficult economy. I already said that already. If you go and check the National Bureau, the research is in National Bureau. Go and look, check it out. I can give you the title, the Nigerian Labor Force Survey, NSF report of 2024. Go and check. Nigerian men are crying. Many of them are dealing with health issues as a result of this clamor to provide and protect. Don't miss my first point. I took you to the Bible and I let you know that in healthy marriages, men sacrifice a lot. And that is why even nowadays, I do tell people, knowing what I know now about marriage, if I see some young men who say, I don't think I can do this, I don't want to be married, I don't blame them. Rather, I just encourage them. I encourage them by saying, look, the Bible wants us to do this. Men sacrifice too much. Now, I agree with Aunty B that women do a lot, women go through a lot. And that is because the women who end up in toxic, unhealthy marriages, their husband seems to be the one that benefit. But when it comes to healthy marriages, in a healthy marriage, the husband understood his role. The wife also knows her roles. They both work together as one in healthy marriage. Do you feel me now? So when you look at the concept of working together as one in a marriage, the husband will end up being the one that will sacrifice the most. Now, here's the beauty of sacrifice. If you hear me talking about men sacrificing and dying because of economic pressure and things now, you will think that, oh, it's a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, because in a healthy marriage, the pride of a man is for you to be able to look at your wife and your children and see that they are doing good. So that way, when you weigh the stress, the sacrifice, and then you look at the result of it, you don't even feel the pain. And I do believe many men and women who are in healthy relationship, healthy marriage, they can testify to this, that men are truly sacrificing a lot in marriage. Now, my Aunty B spoke about health. I don't even know how many times do I have left, Abby, because Aunty B don't trigger me now. What time do I have left? Abby, talk now.
3 minutes, Uncle Ben. You're wasting time asking me questions.
Abby, don't start. You are Abby. I reclaim my time. Anyway,
I knew it was a question of time. I knew it was a question of time. It's coming. Uncle Beno is going to come out.
Nigerian law recognizes financial support, but culture still pressures men more. Let me explain. Under Nigeria's Matrimonial Causes Act, either spouse can claim maintenance depending on need, income, earning capacity, children, and other circumstances. So legally, support is not supposed to be man only, but socially, many Nigerians still expect the husband to maintain the wife and the children. And if you think I'm lying, you can go and look at this research. Like I told you, there are plethora of researches to support what I'm telling you. If you go and check Eco Solicitors and Advocates, they have a paper there claiming maintenance after divorce in Nigeria. The important things you need to know. Go and read that research work. Is there. Now, let's talk about health briefly. We're still going to come back. Let me quickly touch on that. When we talk about African marriages, who benefit the most and things like that, did you know that women bear the physical cost of production, right? But in marriages, in a healthy marriage, marriage provides a committed partner to help support women during these demanding periods. The benefit of a stable partner may be greater for women because the biological bundle of reproduction falls primarily on them. But when it comes to healthy marriages, the husband is there from day one. Men who truly loves their wife and in healthy relationship, from the very moment the wife announced and say, hey, baby, I think I missed my period, I think I'm pregnant, the husband will swing it to action. From the one to the day you have the baby, you won't lack anything. Okay? Also, marriage can improve women's health. Contrary to if you are comparing married men versus unmarried men, you will see the benefit of marriage to married men when you compare side by side on married men. But when you compare the benefit in terms of married men to married women health-wise, research has found.
I'm sorry, I have to say something. I'm sorry. I need to say
Aunty
something.
B,
This research has
Aunty
no, that's not true. It's not true.
Aunty B.
Aunty B, hold on a second, ma'am.
It's not true.
Hold on a second, Aunty B. Okay. Uncle Ben.
Yes, ma'am.
Your time is up, but I'm going to give you 1 minute. Because
Okay,
I interrupted you. 1 minute to round up. 1 minute only.
Okay. So research has found that healthy marriages are associated with one, for women, low rates of depression, reduced loneliness, better cardiovascular health, longer life expectancy. Because a loving marriage can provide emotional security and stress reduction, producing measurable health benefit for women. Marriage also provides support during aging for women. Women generally live longer than men because marriage provides companionship and support through middle-age retirement. Women often benefit from shared resources accumulated during the marriage. So, because women typically live longer, the financial and social resources built through marriage may have a greater long-term impact on their quality of life. I still have more if you want me to go. And if you are thinking, Ben, where did you get that from? Go and check this Harvard study on marriage makes women happier and healthier. The research was done April 13, 2023.
Uncle Ben, okay. Uncle Ben, your time stops now. Aunty B.
Uncle Ben is quoting Harvard studies for American marriages and using it to describe Nigerian marriages.
Aunty B is applicable in the same.
Uncle Ben and Aunty B. 1 second, Uncle Ben. 1 second. What I'm going to propose now, because before Aunty B, you bring people in to ask questions and continue the conversation, we go deeper. I propose that Aunty B and Uncle Ben can now challenge each other on whatever points did not sit well with them on both sides. And I think that whole process should take nothing more than 10 minutes. So Aunty B, over to you. Challenge Uncle Ben, and Uncle Ben, you can always respond. It may get heated, but we will survive.
Thank you.
Can I have 1 minute to go and drink water and pee?
Don't drink water, Uncle Ben. Stay where you are.
You have to listen to Aunty B's challenge so that you can answer appropriately. So you have to be here.
I will be listening. I have to drink water. Let me go and grab water.
It's not water you're going to drink, Uncle Ben. No, you are going to research.
Uncle Ben, this is the time when you're going head to head with Aunty.
It's you I want to challenge.
I'm listening now. I'm coming.
This phase is this section is the head to head.
No water drinking for you, Uncle Ben. Don't forget about water for now.
You can't leave. It's head to head section. Challenge each other on the points that you don't like.
We're going to Aunty B. Do like 2 minutes. I'll be back quickly, man. Aunty B, again, mommy, am I me by
Okay, because of what Aunty B, because of what Uncle Ben is about to do.
This is Ondo Wayo. Uncle Ben is not which water? The other time he said he was going to drink water. It's not water. Which test is Uncle Ben running to drink water? This is Ojoro Reo. Anyway, I'm going to counter some of the things that he said.
Okay, so Uncle Beno started. So this section is sorry, Aunty B. This section is 15 minutes where you're going head to head.
Okay, thank you, Pa. Thank you very much, Uncle Beno. Well done. But while I appreciate your efforts, I sincerely want to correct so many of the misconceptions about what you presented. First of all, you started your points by going biblical and telling us the ideal of what marriage should be from a biblical perspective, which we all know. And can I dare say that if we all have that idea where you were quoting Timothy, quoting Peter, quoting Paul, if we all have that, we will not have divorces. So the theory of what marriage should be, like Uncle Beno was quoting, versus practical. They are from Afghanistan to Australia. I'm at that point. Then Uncle Beno went and started quoting Harvard research. Did you people hear me quote any Oyinbo research? I was quoting Nigerian-based research because I know Harvard will not go and conduct any research in Nigeria for me. Telling us that women have more better health outcomes in a healthy marriage. That is false. It's fallacy. Okay? That is fallacy. I need to correct that. What the research actually says is that men who are married live longer than unmarried men. So marriage favors men because married men live longer. On the other side, women who are unmarried live longer than married women. So that Harvard report that Uncle Beno was quoting and Bible references was quoting, I'm not buying it. Now, Uncle Beno is talking about theory while I'm talking about reality. It's very interesting to talk about theory because I can sit here and tell you that I'm a Proverb 31 woman. Everything that Proverb 31 says is what I do in my marriage. Because that is the ideal, right? But I know that I'm not a Proverb 39. If I was a Proverb 31 woman, maybe I would not have left my marriage. The reality is different from what the Bible is saying. We are humans. And so you cannot tell me with your full chest that you did everything because this is what the Bible says you should do. Now, Uncle Beno started using Nigerian economy. Yeah. Uncle Beno started using Nigerian economy to say how men struggle. Now, while I acknowledge the struggles of men, I do acknowledge because I have brothers. Men struggle because they don't struggle because of marriage. They struggle because of the economy in Nigeria. It is the Nigerian economy and the lack of opportunities and everything that is happening in Nigeria that is making men to struggle much more. In this part of the world, maybe not so.
I disagree.
Yes, men will still work hard. You will work hard.
Can I interject? I disagree on that one, Aunty B.
Okay.
Can I interject? Okay.
Go ahead.
The good thing is that myself and many men that may be listening to this show right now, they live in Western world. And myself, as well as many brothers in this same Western world, we've tried, we educated ourselves, and we are doing the job that according to the economic metrics and structure of the places we live in, the job we are on should be enough to provide and take care of everything. But at what cost? Aunty B, I'm rejecting that point where if we are going to say the reason it's tough for men in places like Nigeria is because of the economy, I'm not buying that because a man have a choice. If a man is married and you are providing for 4 children and a wife, and the economy is tough, you can decide to say, okay, I'm not providing anymore. And whatever you are making will be enough for you to sustain yourself. But as a man in healthy marriage, you can't abandon your wife and your children. So if the economy is tough, let us know that it will be tougher on a married man than a single man. That is why I'm not agreeing with that point, Aunty B.
Okay. Thank you very much, Uncle Beno. But let me take our minds backwards a little bit. We all grew up, most of us grew up in Nigeria. And we grew up in families. And if you grew up in a household where your sustenance and the financial burden of that marriage rested only on your father, and I'm talking about people that grew up, because until I came to this part of the world, I never knew anything about one parent household. I didn't know that was a thing. So if you, please, in the comment section, can you indicate by telling us that even though they say men provide, men protect, in Nigeria where we were growing up, that the financial burden, that means your mothers did not contribute anything financially. Because I know that my father died early and my mother was the one that paid all my fees. My mother trained me to university. So if you are telling me that men provide, then all the jobs that women are doing in terms of the trading, the business, those who have, career jobs, are you telling me that men are left to provide 100% and the money that the women were making, they were keeping it for themselves? Uncle Beno.
Aunty B, back in the days, if you really want to go by the expectations in African marriages, since we are talking about African marriages, a man is supposed to be a provider, a wife is not supposed to work, and the wife is supposed to be contented.
No, nobody said the wife is not supposed to work, Uncle Beno. 1 century, are we going back to a woman is not supposed to work?
Aunty B, this is African marriage we are talking about.
No, there's nowhere in African marriage that woman is not supposed to work.
You're starting to stress me. Even back in the day, women went to the farms. Men even married multiple wives so that they could go to the farm and they could have like a network of workers that could work for the men. So when did these women are not supposed to work start, Uncle Ben?
I don't know.
Work does not always have a financial incentive. Sometimes it's even just working for your husband and the family, which is even worse.
My point is this. We are discussing African marriage, right? How it favors men more than women. Is that not the point here, Aunty B? Okay. So let's take a couple of steps back and look at it from the onset. What we all grew up with is the mentality that the father is the provider. Women are not expected to be part of the breadwinner at home. Am I right on that one? Now, the concept of double income household.
That is the ideal. That is what we were told. So, Uncle Beno, you keep talking about the idea versus the reality.
Yes, now I'm trying to make a point here. Now,
but the reality growing up, would you honestly say that men were providing 100% and the women did not provide financially?
No.
We're talking finance now.
No, it wasn't like that. A lot of mothers are actually, even some mothers are the breadwinners of their home. But I'm talking in terms of two realms here. I'm speaking in terms of African marriages as well as healthy marriages.
Is there a difference? Is there a difference between African marriages and healthy marriages?
Yeah, there's a little difference. It's one thing to practice African marriages with the traditional mindset, and it's another thing to practice African marriages with respect to having a healthy marriage. If you get what I'm saying, man.
I don't think I get what you're saying, Uncle Beno. Please, guys, Abby, timekeeper, please, you guys, because Uncle Beno is making us. Uncle Beno keeps going back to what healthy marriage is. But I'm talking about the reality that we all experience.
We are all in Aunty B. We are all in the same reality. Life is not balanced. Right now, just as we have people who are in toxic marriages, we still have people in healthy marriages.
Yes.
So it's not like what is happening on the one side of the spectrum is affecting everybody. No. So, and like I said from the beginning of this show, the only way I can make sense to people on this show right now is to hang my point on healthy marriages.
So let me ask you this question. You took it from my mouth. Do you mean that in healthy marriages that women didn't provide? Because I want you to define healthy marriage, because I think we are not understanding each other at this point.
Okay.
When we talk about health of the marriage, are we talking finances that the man is providing 100%, the woman does not provide, or we are talking about the well-being of the two people in terms of their physical, emotional, mental well-being? Because that's my understanding of healthy. Now, it seems like you are relating to healthy to finances.
It's not only finances. When we talk of, let me explain it this, maybe it will make sense like this. This is how I understand healthy marriage. A healthy marriage is a marriage whereby both husband and wife, they are happy. That's the simple definition I give to it. And when we look at healthy marriage from the point of happiness, it means that whether they make money, they don't make money, at every point in time, both couple are happy being together, and they are trying to make sure each person is in a better place at any point in time. So it's not really like money is the main thing here. No.
Okay.
What matter is that both couples, when it comes to everything about the marriage, emotions, finances, spiritual, everything, you make it 100 in a way that your husband is happy, your wife is happy, the children are happy. So healthy marriage is not determined by money. If you agree with me, Aunty B, with what I'm saying. If healthy marriage is determined by money, all these rich people won't be divorcing now. So that's not what I mean, man.
But do you also know that, Uncle Beno,
Yes,
can also challenge that your point?
Okay.
The reason why I can challenge it is just what we were talking about 2 days ago about Lumini and Baba Ijesha. So, by your definition, both of them are happy. So they're in a healthy marriage, right? Because it's as long as both husband and wife are happy.
Exactly.
It's a healthy marriage.
100%.
But do you also know that if a woman is being financially abused, she can be happy? Because happiness is relative.
Okay, Aunty B, sisters, please don't take this against me, but I would like to put it this way. When we say abuse, it depends on who's coming with that definition of what constitutes abuse in a marriage. I'll give you an example. I'm a very hardworking guy myself. I be hustler. But as I did like this now, if I marry maybe Auntie Alaki, I just say, okay, Ben, I won't marry you. Like say I single. I'm money day. Billions. If I decide not to work, because how much money I won't make, we could do anything. So if I'm a stupid guy that I say I don't want to work, but I'm making sure Auntie Alakija is happy, Auntie Alakija is happy with me. When outsiders look at what we got going on and say, oh, do you know that boy is abusing, he's abusing Auntie Alakija, he's spending her money. But if Auntie Alakija is happy and I'm happy and we are both cool, there is no abuse.
What if you are giving the money to your side chick?
Okay, now that is abuse.
Okay.
100%.
Okay.
I'm even supposed to be jailed for that.
Okay.
Because that is strictly taking advantage of her, like this, her kindness.
That's where the abuse comes in.
Exactly.
It's not about, so let me clarify. I'm using financial abuse because we are talking about money, finances, right? That you are paying, a woman is paying from 80% or 90% of the household bills, whatever, is not abuse. Not necessarily. Okay.
Not necessarily abuse.
No, not necessarily, because again, you went into the Bible. I didn't even go to the Bible. I was talking culturally. You
asked me to come with everything I can find.
You said you wanted to drink water and ran to go and research Bible, and then you came and started putting It's okay. You got me. It's okay. You got me. Okay.
Aunty B, me.
It's okay.
Aunty B.
Oh my God.
Aunty B, Nancy's money. Aunty B, you know I did a show before we came here. I don't beg all my sisters and brothers and say, may they help me, they find point where I go use.
Oh my God. Uncle, your brother Dayo has come to rescue you. Uncle Beno is here. He's been itching. He wants to say something to support Brotherhood.
Uncle D.
Uncle D.
Please, Aunty B, does this part need to be timed, or do we move on to?
No. I just quickly want to say something, please. It's a general thing. Don't worry.
Because I have not finished.
I'm not wasting time.
No, let Uncle D say something. Yeah.
Okay, ma.
Now, first off, I want to commend everybody on the panel. Aunty B, I love my heart for you, ma. You made serious points. If not for the Brotherhood, in fact, I will be shouting you, Aunty B. But I'll support my Brotherhood.
I like that. By way of your bias, and you own it. I like that.
You came prepared, you came solid, and you dropped it 100%. God bless you, man. But I want to quickly say something before I go to my point. Please, let this not be the last time we are going to have something like this. Let's be having it once in a while. It's really educative and very, very encouraging. And I look forward to having it once again with you and with some other people. It may not necessarily be you and Uncle B. You can pick another person that can come up.
Yes.
Yes. So now back to my point. See, we have to understand something about marriage. When we're talking about healthy marriages and reality, they are two different things. Aunty B, that's why I support you, because the point you are trying to make is quite obvious, and that's the truth. Healthy marriages is no longer the reality of our days now. That's the truth. Because healthy marriages have to go back to the days of the Bible, whereby the man knows his role, the woman knows their role, and everything is gelling. Because the man is the head, the woman is the neck. The neck can turn the head to anywhere. Even though Sarah called Abraham, my Lord, go into my maid, the man did not argue. It's to show you that women are actually in control. Yeah, women. We see marriage to be like patriarchy. How do you put it, Aunty B? Where the man is the head and the wife, yes.
It's a society that
God bless you, man.
Yes.
God bless you, man. However, in reality, women are in control in a proper marriage, and I tell you why. In a proper marriage, tell me where in the proper marriage where a man can do anything without first of all taking approval from his wife. You cannot see it. In a proper marriage, man cannot take any decision without first of all taking permission from his wife. That's number one. Number two, in a proper marriage, anything that the wife does not support, the man will never do it. Even though he's the head. That's the reality. Because what men want most is peace. And if you don't follow your wife's instructions, that peace will elude you in that house. Men will do everything to maintain that peace. So they rather go to their wives.
Men like you, Uncle Dayo. You think all men care?
No,
some men don't care.
No. Aunty B, wait. We are talking about early marriage. We are not. See, when I'm not talking about general marriage. We are talking about early marriages. So that's why when we are talking about all this, so what you are saying is true, because marriage is no longer the way it's supposed to be. What we now have in reality in marriages today, it is not the biblical marriage that was ordained by God. Devil has come and messed everything up.
Uncle Beno is quoting Bible. Quoting Bible for us.
Aunty B, don't mind Uncle Beno, but even though where it's quoting in the Bible is true, because you cannot divorce Bible from marriage, because God is the institution of marriage, is the one that instituted it. But we have now forgotten about the way God instituted. We are not practicing our own way. So God has answered marriage and is now looking at men. If you are going to go by God's own way of marriage, in fact, we will not be having these issues, because it's like a machine created by a company, and you buy the machine, and instead of you to follow the manual, you throw away the manual. Marriage is supposed to be guided by the Bible. The Bible is the manual for marriage, but nobody's listening to the Bible again concerning marriage, and you expect the marriage to work. It can't work. So, Uncle B, I don't want to take much of our time, but I just want to say this. You people have brought up a lot of points, a lot of things that can make one to think deeply again. And I really appreciate you, man. God bless you, man. Uncle B, you really kept the flag flying for the Brotherhood. God bless you.
Thank you.
Don't worry.
I'm right here.
Thank you so much.
Before you go, let me tell you something.
Okay, man.
Thank you for coming to give Uncle Beno his flowers, because he's been running away to go and drink fake water so that he can do it. We know
not do me like this now.
Since when Uncle Beno start to drink water every minute? I'm thirsty. Lori, it's okay.
It's on your seat. It's on your seat, man. It's on your seat.
He wants to drink water. It's okay. Uncle Dayo, what I wanted to tell you is that I like the point that you made about how we need to return to the Bible. We need to return to God, because God is the one that, he's the one that created marriage. And the founder always has the manual of any product. However, again, I'm going back to what Brother Beno was saying. Knowing theory and practical is a world apart. I did a show here a while ago where I was talking about pastors' wives, how miserable most pastors' wives are. Are you going to tell me that pastors don't know what the word of God says or what God says about marriage?
Aunty B, if you ask me that question, I will tell you most of them don't. Sorry, I'm a minister of God myself, and I can tell you categorically, most people that we call pastors, they don't even know God, knowing the Bible. I can tell you that with my full chest. I'm telling you that with my full chest. I can tell you that with my full chest. So don't use that as a basis. I'm begging you. See everybody by their fruit we shall know them. Any man of God that does not abide by the Bible, it's not a man of God, Aunty B. Forget about whatever title they are bearing. GO, pastor, or bishop, or archbishop. So far, their Bible is our standard. Judge them by the Bible. If they cannot conform with the Bible, forget about them. No matter, Bible says, don't respect them. Don't even call them brother because they are not standing by the word of God. So what's the basis? That's why I don't see. I don't respect you because of the title that you are bearing. I respect you. I respect you by the virtue of life that you are living as in conformity with the word of God.
Your fruits.
Apart from that, you are nothing to me. So that's the way to see it. Because do you know that these people that have smuggled themselves into Christianity, calling themselves pastors, they're the one that has given Christianity a terrible name up to tomorrow. As a pastor now, if you go to the now, Aunty B, thank God you travel a lot. Try something one day. When you're traveling, put pastor to your name and go to the moment you get to the airport and they say pastor, they will put you one side. They will check you as if you are a drug addict, as if you are a drug peddler. Why? Because many so-called people have bastardized that thing. They've spoiled that name. I would rather go somewhere and introduce myself as Mr. Lagbaja than for me to say I'm pastor so. Because the moment you call yourself pastor, a lot of things are going through the people's mind about you. And where they get it from? These same people that are causing all these issues with us.
I get
a so-called pastor sleeping with church members, a so-called pastor doing things that even
a lot of people don't actually know what it means or what the word of God says. I got you.
Exactly.
Okay, I got you. Thank you very much for that. Mama R, you are in the studio.
Thank you, Aunty B.
Thank you so much, Uncle Dayo. I really appreciate you. We'll invite you to come and share your knowledge. I didn't know you're a man of God, though. I'm just learning that today, but I know you are a good man because the way you engage with healthy conversations, I know your wife is happy, so that's good. You need to teach fellow pastors. Pastor,
it is well. It is well.
Yeah.
It is well.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma. Thank you, ma.
Mama welcome.
Good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can, darling. Welcome.
Thank you. Everybody has raised good points, but you see, I think the thing is, like I keep saying, we don't know the African culture, and thank goodness, from when I was in secondary school, I did study African history. This notion of a woman not working is not African. It is colonialist. 150%. If you read Things Fall Apart, read The Gods Are Not to Blame, read all the authentic African literature, that is colonialist. Okay? Our great-grandmothers, our grandmothers, they strap their babies on the back and go to the farm. If women not work, so then in Yoruba land, then why do you have your lodger? Your lodger in Yoruba land, translated to now, is your Minister of Commerce. Your lodger even has a seat on any Yoruba. If you go to any Yoruba palace, your lodger has.
God bless you. Because he has a women not working. I don't understand.
He has a seat on the palace.
I don't understand.
Your lodger is one of the people that chooses the king. Okay, so come to Igbo land in Onitsha, the women were the ones that run the market. They go to the farm. Now, let me say this: the men are the head of the home in the traditional African pre-colonial. They are seen as the head of the home because they're the ones that run, because they have more muscle. I mean, it just makes sense. Why would you? They're physically stronger, and they have wives, so they go with their wives to the farm. They farm. And even in Igbo land, you have male crops and female crops. The man farm yam because yam is very labor intensive. The women will farm cocoyam and leaves. So when harvest time, they will take what is for the family, and then the women go and sell in the market. In Yoruba land, you have Yalasho, you have the person that does pot. But at the end of, so the women bring in money. Now, they bring in money and they use it to take care of their own children because, they are polygamy, right? But the man is still the head. The man is like the king of his small castle. But the women were bringing in money. Now, when these colonialists, or you want to call them, meaning what do you call them? Whatever you want to call them, when they came in and they saw because in England they have a different system going on in England. Their women were not like us, who were farming and working. They came and they were shocked that the African woman has a seat at the African woman is the one that chooses the king. Like I said, I'm not saying it was matriarchal. No, it's patriarchal, 100%, except in in Calabar and in some places in Ghana, but it's patriarchal. But the woman,
I'm lost to my sister. What's
excuse me, please. Let me finish.
Women had always worked.
The women have always brought in money. This your idea of a woman not bringing money it's 100% colonial. It does. Even my grandmother was working, and my great grandmother, they were not Christians. They were working. What I mean working, they are going to the farm. They are traders. They bring in money. Colonialists came with Bible and confused everybody.
So you get. I see what the point you are making there is that because they were polygamous family.
Yes,
the money was for their own children.
The money is for their children. So, but the man, let me just say this: the man is still the head. The man is not below the woman. The man is still the head. The man gives the protection for the whole family. The man, is the king of the family, but the woman brings in income. If not, you will not have anything like your lodger. You will not have the Market Women Association that fought the British people in the Aba Women Riots. The Aba Women Riot it's called Aba Women. None of those women had Western education, and none of them were Christian. So please, let us now going on to this. Who is do African women, African marriages, are they better? I think at this point it's 50-50, right? I will not compare. That means you're comparing it to Western marriages, right? I somehow don't feel it's a good comparison because we have different what do you call it?
Roles.
Different.
We have different roles.
We have different roles, different culture. Anybody who sees my marriage or sees my parents' marriage, we think that I'm not saying there's the critical part of a marriage is respect and understanding. As long as both couples respect each other, there's understanding, right? Then I don't think it's. Yes, there's also abuse in Western marriage. Because if there's no abuse, then you will not have divorce. You will not have children in foster home. Because I've lived here and what I've seen with my eyes. That's why I just said, let me just stay with my Nigerian because I cannot even deal with Oyinbo people. I can't even deal with them. Let me just be very honest. I already decided from day one I will not marry an Oyinbo person because I can't deal with it. I'd rather stick to my own people that understand, that we understand each other. Sure, you get. So I won't say there's abuse in both sides. It's the person you marry. If you marry an Olori Buruku, you have an Olori Buruku. If you play stupid games, you get stupid results. So pick the right person. Pick the person that matches your flow, that matches your spirit. And I wouldn't, like I said, I'm not gonna. My marriage is not. I won't say my marriage is Western or my parents' marriage. No, there's not. We have our own way of doing our own thing that to the outside world may look silly, but we understand each other. I'm moral. We understand what is going on. We understand ourselves. We respect each other. So the most important thing is who you marry. It's not who you marry. Understand each other. That's why I see, because I know who I am. I know that I have my own issues. I want somebody that understands me, understands my culture, understands my tradition. So I stuck with somebody that understands me, and respects me. Same thing with my parents. Same thing with everything. I've seen bad Western marriage. I've seen bad African marriage. I've seen good one. It doesn't matter. Pick the right person that matches you, matches your temperament. Very important. Matches your temperament, your spirit, and everything. And then everybody will be all right. But please let us know our African history. Please. I think God begged you.
Thank you,
Please.
Mama. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you. All right.
Yeah, that's very, very good information. Uncle Beno, you were saying something about you didn't understand what she was saying. Uncle Beno, did you say you didn't understand what Mama was saying about how our grandmothers worked, our great grandmothers worked? Because to be honest, yeah.
I get the point about them working. I grew up seeing my mom work. I see many older people work, but I'm just saying I don't get it in relative to what we are discussing right now in terms of
because you kept making the point that the man was 100% provider in a healthy marriage. I think that's why she needed to make that point. Because the way you did your introduction, you made it sound as if our grandmothers didn't work. Our mothers didn't work. That men were just, the whole financial burden was on the man. That this is the way the Bible says it. That man, you quoted Bible, Charity, that the Bible says man should provide. And so that is a very big burden.
I don't know. Everybody can give different interpretation to it, but this is what I learned, my understanding of the culture. As a man, you are to provide. You are not supposed to be depending on your wife to provide.
But you didn't provide 100%. Women provided. I think that's the point she was making.
Now, if we are talking about providing 100%, it is relative, Aunty B.
Of course.
It is relative. I'll give you an example. Right now, as we speak, there are some women who don't want to work. They say,
where?
Aunty B, there are women who say, I want soft life. I want to marry Odogun. They are. Let's be frank.
In the abroad or in Nigeria?
Both are abroad in Nigeria. There are women right now that are desperately looking for men who are made, that they don't want to work. They just want the man to provide for them.
Again, that is not reality. That is
it's
grandeur. It's delusions of grandeur.
I agree, but these women have already programmed in their brain that your husband must be a provider 100%, and that is where all this argument about no, I ain't gonna contribute nothing. You're the man. Provide. That's where it's coming from.
I agree with you that there are women like that. Maybe they are because culturally they program there. But let's be realistic. Do you know? Now, I want you to be honest. Do you know any family where the husband is 100% the only provider and the woman does not contribute in today's society?
In Nigeria or here in America?
Both here and in Nigeria.
In Nigeria, I know men who are 100% provider. In Nigeria, I have them in my family too.
Okay. In
the abroad, the only reason I don't know how to be, but I've seen guys who are 100% provider. One, because they are looking for paper. So, but it's real.
So their provider is conditional. They are paying for the paper. Let's bring Uncle Francis. Uncle Francis in. Okay. Uncle Francis,
let me hear you first. Uncle Francis. Wow. Yo.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Good afternoon here.
It's a long time. Oh, Happy New Year, Nika. So we've not seen you for so long.
Happy New Year. I know.
So, okay. I hope everything is fine.
Everybody, everybody. Wow.
It's lovely to see you, sir.
I know. So it's afternoon here. Wow.
Okay.
I'm glad. First of all, I'm glad that I usually miss your episode sometime, but I'm glad that I witnessed this. And like somebody said, I think you have to do more like this because Everybody is learning. Everybody is expressing a lot of things. Even me myself, I'm learning a lot.
Yes, sir.
So a lot of things has been raised. I won't take much time. I will just pick it one by one. Thank you, Uncle Beno, for being there. And thank you, the other
He's
gentleman, the
going to drink
past.
water again. He's always
No,
drinking water every
no, it's
second
not.
now.
It's not drinking water now.
Yoriro.
Uncle Francis, don't mind my Aunty B. My Aunty B.
And thanks to the other gentleman, the pastor, he made a
Okay,
very
Brother Dayo. Yes.
it made
Thank
it
you,
very
sir. Thank you so much,
important
sir.
something how people just put pastor at the back of their name. And we
Thank you, sir.
Nigeria, I'm a Nigerian too, I'm a Yoruba. But the way we favor pastor is like they are the only one that hear from God. That's the problem with us Nigeria. Even my own family, when they came here to visit me, the way they talk about the pastor, and I'm like, wait a minute, you are a Christian, you are born again. You hear from God too. It's not only them. They say, oh, no, 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 they are very special. It's like what they hear is. Anyway, that is not even, I don't know how I got to that one, but thank you, sir, for mentioning that. Even people call
God
me
bless you,
pastor.
sir. God bless
People
you.
call me pastor. I say, I'm not a pastor. I know the
No,
requirement of a pastor.
you,
He said,
you
but
have the
I
grace,
give,
sir. You have the
I,
grace.
I have the prophecy. God talk to me all the time. Everything
You have
I
the
say, I
grace.
said,
That's what I'm
yeah, I
saying.
have the gift. It's a gift. Every born again can have that gift. You just have to make sacrifices. You make sacrifices. Holiness is the key. You will hear from the
God
Lord.
bless
The
you.
Lord will give you information. Information that even 5 years ago that's going to happen, the Lord told me about it. But I have to walk in a holiness way
This
and
my
be
brother.
man
This
of
my
his
brother.
flesh
God
too.
bless
It's
you,
a
sir. God bless
sacrifice.
you, sir.
So when
God
I
bless you,
tell
sir. I'm
them
so excited.
you can hear from the Lord, it's not only
Yes.
me, it's a gift. Oh, it's
So,
only
Uncle
pastor.
Francis, back to the subject. So, don't
Okay,
allow
back
Uncle
to the
Dayo to pull
subject.
you to all this pastor talk. Back
Okay.
to the subject about marriage and benefits.
Nigerian, yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Don't get
What?
me started with the pastor thing.
More? Okay, let's go get more.
Nigerian culture,
No, no, say more.
Nigerian culture favors men more than women in marriages. We all know that. We all grew up in
Thank
Nigeria.
you. Thank you, Uncle
Nigerian
Francis. Ada fun yin o.
favor men more than women. They will be
How,
like,
sir?
oh, Uncle Bino, you know that. Even when your husband do anything, instead of them to talk to the husband and say, how is your husband? As long as he's not doing this. And two, Nigerian women encourage it. They do. They'll be like,
Preach.
oh, at least
100%.
he's providing for you. Let him do what he wants to do.
100%.
Even if he wants to have a side chick, let him have it. At least he didn't bring it home. Our culture allows it and women's allows it. That's
Yes.
that. Second point, Uncle Bino mentioned something about women back in the days when we are growing up. Mostly traditional Nigerian marriage, men is supposed to provide for the woman. And men go through a lot in order that you want to provide for your wife and for your children. I agree with Uncle Bino, we go through a lot of trauma because we were raised to believe that you have to provide 100% for your wife. So because of that, and the joy of a Nigerian man is to see your wife going outside, looking good. Everybody's giving you compliment that, oh, I saw your wife. You are really taking care of your wife. That's the honor in a typical Nigerian man. So because of that, we work very hard to make sure we do everything for our wife and our children. We may have
Yeah.
our faults,
Mm-hmm.
but back in the days, women do work. Our
Yeah.
mothers work. They
Mm-hmm.
contribute a lot. But what women do is that money, they will keep it aside. Because
Yeah.
they've been raised that man is the something of the earth have to provide. They will
And
keep
because
that
the
money.
men had other wives as well, sir. Brother,
Well, but not all cases. Not well. Our
most of them
parents,
had more than one wife, sir.
our parents grew up with people, husband. We are not talking of that generation. They have multiple wives. Because of that, women said they teach them, don't give all your money to your husband, though. It's going to go
Yes.
and give it to another woman. They were raised like that. But they do work, they do support the woman, the man. If the man lacks or anything he doesn't have, they will go and bring money from somewhere. Even the husband will be sure, where do you get this money? They would say, oh, you know the job I've been doing this. And so back in the days, our women works and they support the when I was growing up. And I'm sure they still do up till now.
Even
Another
more
thing
now.
is
Even more.
where men do to men make a lot of, then initially we are talking about healthy marriages. Healthy marriage, we emphasize too much on money, providing financial assistance. Healthy marriage is a marriage that both husband and wife, Uncle Beno eventually mentioned it, are both happy.
Yeah.
They take care of each other. Not that they won't have issues. There is no marriage that doesn't have issues.
Absolutely.
You will have issues. You are two different people, but you will make up. You will end up. You even look at each other. Why are we even fighting each other? And then when a woman loves you, even if you have issues with the woman, you will still know this woman loves me. Because even if you don't talk to each other, she will still prepare your breakfast. She will still bring it to you. She will still give it to you. You are fighting with your wife. You go outside. You still see what you like. You bring it back home. That's love. You will know that, okay. So healthy marriage is a marriage that there is, peace and harmony
There's
in the house.
harmony.
It's not all about money. Peace and harmony.
No.
And they both, love each other. There's not that they won't have issues with the wife, but they will settle it easily. So that is what Uncle Beno was trying to say. That's what a healthy marriage is. If there's no peace and harmony, I don't care how much both of you are making. You will not. It will be hell in that house. So another thing that I don't know. I think the uncle mentioned it. A man makes a lot of for a marriage to be successful. A man has to make a lot of compromises.
Thank you, sir.
You
Tell them,
have
sir.
to. It's not that you like, especially in the Western world, you have to make a lot of compromise, even though you may not like it, but to have peace. Our uncle said that to have peace in the house. I'm talking of responsible men now. Because
Thank
if
you,
your
sir.
wife is hungry, you will not have peace in that house.
That's the husband that looks at the wife's face. So, Uncle
Well,
Francis,
I'm just
it's
talking
not
about
all
healthy.
husbands that look at their wife's face to even know you're
I'm just
angry.
talking about healthy marriage now, because that's all I know. I've been married for 27 years. I've known my wife for 32 years. Not that we don't have issue. Sometimes that she even gets on my nerve and everything. But
Of
that is
course,
just
that's
what it is.
normal. Yeah.
That's just what it is. But to have a healthy marriage, you have to make a lot of compromises. And you have to listen to your wife. Because
Yeah.
sometimes women, there are some things that I'll say I want to do it this way. And then my wife, and at the end of the day, you will sister, oh, but you didn't listen to me before. So you have to make compromises. You have to.
God bless you, Uncle
And that
Francis.
goes back to hearing from the Holy Spirit too. Okay, it's not by power or by strength. I have fought with my wife before that she was traveling back home in Southern Africa. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to divorce this woman. I'm just tired of her. And the Lord said, have you prayed for her? Have you prayed for her? I'm like, no, this one is more than praying. Lord, it's more than praying. She's just a stubborn wife. And then 2 days later, I went to bed and the Lord just showed me what's going on. It's a spiritual attack. So what I'm saying, in a healthy marriage, you have to make a lot of compromises. And if the
Thank you so
woman
much.
loves you too, she will know you made that compromise. And she may even, what you say you want to even do eventually, she'll be the one to tell you to do it. It's like,
Absolutely.
after
Thank you,
all
Absolutely.
sir.
that fight, you turn around. So a man and a man goes through a lot in marriage too. We go through a lot. Everybody thinks it's only, I look at the forum, everybody is talking like men doesn't go through. We go through a lot. In order for you to sustain the marriage, you have to go through a lot. So,
Yeah.
but peace and harmony is very important in a healthy marriage, or else, boy. It's not a. I think that
Thank you so
I've
much.
covered all my points, so I
Yeah.
don't want to spend
Thank
too
you.
much time.
Thank you, Uncle Francis. I just want to say something before you leave that, our parents, they did the best that they could. Even
Yeah,
our grandparents, they did the best that they could.
yeah,
But they made a lot of mistakes in the way they raised both their boys and girls.
yes.
Because they assumed that back in the day, only men can make money. They didn't know that women, if empowered, can also make money. So that burden of saying you have to provide for your family, you have to be the provider, you provide, I don't think is healthy for men.
Okay, agreed.
I don't think it's healthy because the capacity to make money is not gender-based. Anybody can make money.
Yes.
But
Thank you,
because they
Aunty
already
B.
made men as if you are the one, I think it's wrong.
Okay.
Thank you, Aunty B.
And we need to start correcting that now. But when two people come together, it doesn't matter. In ideal marriage and healthy marriage, God bless you, Uncle Francis and Uncle Dayo. If a marriage is healthy, you are one, because this is what the Bible says. That's the standard. The two will become one.
Yeah.
There's no matter of it's my money, it's your money. We are one. Whatever is coming into the house. If I'm the one that is earning $100,000 and my husband is earning $20,000, we have $120,000 in the family because we are one. But because they've already made that mistake by saying the man will provide, so the man will be struggling with his $20,000. And the woman will be feeling like, you are the man now, you have to provide. So some women will capitalize on this and put everything in their pocket. After all, you are the man. Somebody told me a story about how the marriage ended, and she couldn't even pay she didn't pay the mortgage of the house. And you know, in this part of the world, it's the man that will leave the house, right? She left the house.
Yeah.
This woman did not pay the mortgage. She allowed that house to be forfeited. The bank swooped in and they kicked her out. You know the reason it's not that she doesn't have the job to pay the mortgage or she's not working. The husband has always paid the mortgage. Now the marriage is ended. The husband is out of the house. He's not paying mortgage because he's now living somewhere else. She didn't pay it. You see the damage that this socialization. So we need to start reorientating our children going forward. That no, it shouldn't be like that.
You know, that on Aunty B, that one is culturally based too, because they believe that if a woman has more money than you, it's going to be bossing you around. It's been instilled on the men from day one. And some women say it too. That one has been ingrained in the mind of everybody. So some men, because of that, they actually doesn't want their wife to earn more money than them. I think I'm cutting off.
Yeah, no, we can hear you, sir. We're hearing you. We're hearing you, sir. You're in a car. Wow. I think Uncle Francis is driving. Okay, Lauren, you were here before. What happened? You've gone. Please, the link is in the comment section. Jump in. We're running up now. Uncle Beno has overstayed. Uncle Beno, do you have something to say? Did you see the way that Uncle Francis I like all the points that he made. And you also saw what I said now, even by putting that pressure of providing 100% on you guys, I acknowledge that was wrong.
Yeah, and I think it's one of the wrong training we had growing up as Nigerian men. Frankly speaking, I see how it's even affecting us as men. Even me that I'm talking to you right now, I see how it's affecting me too. Because the way we were raised that you have to be a provider. You have to take care of business. So, and with that mentality, we just want to make sure that everyone is okay around us all the time, and especially wife and children want to make sure it's okay, even at the detriment of our own safety, self or health.
Yeah.
And I know what I'm saying.
We now know that making money has got nothing to do with your gender. Anybody can make money.
Exactly. So, and I just want women to also appreciate men who are providers. God bless you, Aunty B, for raising that point. There are many women who also have it in their mind that when I marry you, you are supposed to. Do you know, Aunty B, here in America, looking for Nigerian men is a thing. Here in this America, there are women
everywhere.
There are women who are deliberately looking for Nigerian men. Why? Because they have heard and they have seen that good Nigerian men take care of their wives and their children. Now, even the ones that are cheating, that are running around, they still take care of business. And we have to let women know that it's not okay. Step up when it matters. Step up. The fact that your husband is... Yeah.
Uncle Beno, a good woman, a good woman, a good wife, stepping up financially. I don't like the way we've been focusing on finances alone, because finances are not the only problem that modern marriages or marriages.
No, we can cover every other area. It's just because
we kind of dwelt on finances alone, but that's okay. That's okay. See, if you love a woman right, women, if you love your wife right, finance will not be a problem. She will submit her paycheck to you. I've said it over and over again. The reason why you have this conversation of the women still saying they will have money and be hiding it and all that is because they don't feel love and they don't feel safe. There are wicked women. No, let me not say that all women will, if they find a good man who loves them right, maybe he was providing all these years and maybe something happened to his finances. He lost his job or, health issues. And then it becomes a problem to step up.
Aunty B, they do long show. If not, you just want to open another can of worm now. But they do long show. Me, I be Okudayo, the reform. We are good at going 5 hours. But make I say maybe we fit do another show.
I don't know if you have energy. I cannot do it. No, I don't.
Aunty B, just before I drop off, let me quickly say something, man. See, we can easily dissect our fathers and our great grandfathers' problem after marriages, and I want to believe also our own children, our own grandchildren, they will one day dissect our own belief about marriages and how we lived our life in marriage. Presently, now the onus is on us to try to train our children in the way that they should go. Many of us were trained, as we're saying now, in the way that man should provide and the woman supposed support. However, going now, what we are seeing in our present day now, the reality, as I've been saying, Aunty B, is that many homes can no longer sustain with that idea of man providing alone.
No,
it's not practical again.
You want to give the man kilo day? No.
Now, it is now time for us now to, if it's not too late already, to be teaching our children that come. Though this is the way we were brought up, but I can tell you categorically, if you really want to enjoy your marriage, you must not go into marriage with that mindset. If not, it will buy you. Both man and woman, don't go to marriage believing that men must supply. But I can tell you.
Let me tell you what works in today, especially if you live in the West. Please.
Okay, man.
Because I know Nigeria is another ball game. It's different there.
Entirely.
If you live in the West, the only thing that works in the West is partnership.
Absolutely.
If you don't do partnership, marriage can never work in the West. I'm telling you, and when I talk about partnership, that means equity. It doesn't matter whether you are earning this, we both contribute. Housework, childcare, we both contribute. So you are not going to, you see the reason why a lot of Nigerian women are walking out of marriages is that lack of equity and partnership. Where you still feel like I'm a man, after all, I'm a man. Nigerian men carry that traditional man to the extreme. Some of you, not all, but majority. Where you are in the abroad, you feel like, after all. So a woman will go, let me give you a typical example of what happens. Typically, a lot of, you say, nurses in America are divorcing. Why are they divorcing? You go and do a 12-hour shift. You will come back, and a man that did maybe 6 hours or 7 hours, whatever, is at home. You have young children. The house is unkept. Children have not done homework. Laundry is not done. Dinner is not done. Nothing. You still expect 12 hours. Come and make dinner. Come and do all these things while you are sitting there. Where is the equity in that? Where is the partnership in that? So after a while, the woman will say, you know what? I can do bad all by myself. I don't need you. So what we need to teach our sons, do marriage like Oyinbo, partnership. Partnership. Don't do traditional values. Cook, clean, childcare. The children you are not helping. If you're taking care of the children, you take children to school. Something very interesting happened in my area where I live in the UK. Anytime I'm driving out in the morning, I observe who is taking children to school, because I will leave the house around that time that they are taking children to school. It's not like in America where you have school buses. Here you take children to school. I observe. Oyinbo man does not have a problem with taking children to school. But some Nigerian men, because again of these traditional beliefs, they will say, no, you have to do it. It's the woman that has to do it. Some will do it, but some will never do it. Some will never enter kitchen, even when you cook soup and say, just boil rice now, or the soup, just warm it. No, they will not. You have to come to work and come and do the bando for them.
Aunty B, you want open can of warm at the top.
No, partnership is I'm telling you.
Okay, Aunty B, that partnership we spoke about, you just spoke about now. Not every woman deserves partnership. If we are ready, I'm ready. Yes. 70% of the women out there shouting, he's not helping me, he's not my partner. They don't deserve partnership. And I'm being honest about it. That partnership coming from a man to you, for a man to accept to say, okay, this marriage to work, we need to be a partner. I have to help you here. I have to do this for you. I have to do.
Hold on. No. You are not helping. No, you see, you already got it wrong. You are not helping your family. You are not helping anybody.
Aunty B, this is conversation. Assemble again.
No, I want you to be careful of the choice of words.
Aunty
because this
B,
is part of the problem, the language that we're using. You are not helping me if you take your children to school. You are not helping me if you clean the house. You are not helping me. This is your house.
Aunty B, let's have the conversation now. I understand, but we need to address it the way it's supposed to be addressed. There are some things men do around the house that he is helping you as a woman.
Like what?
Let me explain, man. The not recognizing that if a man should do certain things in the house, he's actually helping you. Wait now, TB, I will explain. If you don't agree that it's actually helping you, then there will be no gratitude. You won't even appreciate it. And when the man don't get it, that you recognize that he is actually going out of his way to do certain things for you, then it becomes an issue. I'll give you a simple example right now. Right now, we have laundry machine all over the place, right? Ideally, I do laundry in my house. A lot of men do laundry in their house. But I will say this. When you see your man, he stand up, he saw his children clothes, everything he load up, he take it downstairs, dump it in the laundry machine, he does the laundry and everything. By the time you come back from work, laundry is done. For both the children, yourself, everybody. If you come into that house, you know when you are living in the money that all of these clothes were dirty. Now you come back there, you see that this man have done all of this laundry. If you come into that house with the sense that, well, it's marriage, I went to work, what's there? And then when you step in, you can't even recognize and say, oh, babe, I see you did laundry. Thank you. I don't even know you were going to do or something.
You appreciated.
You have to. Aunty B, they should hear it.
No,
if I am your man, I will say this right now. If I'm your husband,
no.
That is where we are having issue, Aunty B.
No, I disagree.
Aunty B,
it's a man.
Aunty B, I'm not children. I bear your name.
No, Aunty B, I'm not.
Aunty B, I'm not being. I am not saying Aunty B.
Aunty B, just important for.
Aunty B, conversation flip make sense.
No, you didn't help me do nothing.
Aunty B, just wait to make I flip a little bit. Maybe it go make sense now. Aunty B, another example.
No, that example, I didn't find that example, Uncle Beno.
Aunty B, duro now. Today I'm over any conversation. Yeah, my worry. Man needs to explain back. I just want to give another example. Month end, he reached to pay mortgage. Mortgage is $3,500. These are tough for the Womenhood end. And he starts stressing about it. And then the wife asks, darling, what's going on? You've been quiet, you've been stressing, what's happening? And then he open up. Babe, things are really rough. I haven't paid mortgage, $3,500. I only have $2,000. I've been trying to get money to get somebody to sort this out for me. And the man has been the one taking care of mortgage. Why wife take care of other things? So it's not as if the wife is not contributing already. But now the wife just like, oh, okay, if that's the case, here, the wife transferred $1,500 to him to complete the mortgage. Then he paid the mortgage. Should the man appreciate what the wife did, or should the man take it like, after all, we are partnership, just go? Aunty B, over to you, man.
First of all, Uncle Beno, you are talking about, you've been mentioning healthy marriage. Let me break it down. And thank God it's you that brought Bible, because I didn't talk Bible.
Let's go there,
man. A healthy marriage, Bible-based marriage, yes, your finances should be together. Okay? I'm going to the example of the mortgage that you're talking about. That means we have a joint account where mortgage is paid, utility bills are paid, food is paid, childcare is paid. There is no question of, it's me that is paying it. Oh, so you are helping me tomorrow because I'm short. And now I have to thank you for helping me. So it already tells me that you are not together in that healthy marriage. Remember, you mentioned healthy marriage, right? It already tells me that if your finances are not together, because finances is a big deal. If your finances are not together in the way that you can join them together to do what you need to do as a couple, forget it. Your marriage is not healthy.
So, men, in a nutshell, what you're saying, Aunty B, either men or women, even though you have a healthy relationship, you are doing partnership, don't appreciate each other when they do things. That's just what it means. Okay, make sense now. Because that's the point I'm making.
That's not what I said.
It's about recognizing that this person is doing something. Thank you. It's as simple as that. But when you come from the angle of, are you not supposed to do it? Are you not need to? Auntie, I'm not marrying you. Boss marriage is simple. That is my own. Crucify me for it. It's okay. Because, yes, listen, because if I come home and my food is there, you prepare food for the whole family, I will thank you for doing that. If I come home, that's why the fact that I don't go work from morning to night, I'm tired. And you, the woman, I come and I say, the house is clear. The first thing you ever hear from me is, thank you, mama. Wow,
what if there's no food when you come home, when you are tired? What if there's no food?
We are still not going to fight. The only thing is, I may ask, babe, now, wow, there's nothing to eat. Wait till they happen now. What's up? If you
why do you need to ask? Because it's our role to prepare food, Abby.
Of course, whose role is to prepare food?
You. Uncle Beno, I got you.
No, Aunty B.
Not
everybody with their own.
I put it to you that this healthy
no, Aunty B.
Uncle Beno, you are
then what we are preaching is men should become women, Abby. I just want to understand.
Aunty B, if I can sit up the
No.
If we are talking about partnership, Uncle Beno, I just cut you out now.
No.
Just prove to me that you don't know what partnership is.
I don't do that type of partnership, and I'm not preaching it to anybody.
Men should become.
If we are doing partnership,
should women become men?
Aunty B, all me I'm saying when it comes to this partnership, it is this. Even though we are doing partnership, still recognize what the other person is doing. Okay, when you come in with the mentality that it is my entitlement, you have to all this, then wahala day. That's all I'm saying. Now people can say, people can paint it from now to tomorrow. Women can say, oh, why are men not doing this? Auntie, there are women right now who are married, their husband is cooking for them, their husband is doing thousands of things for them, and they don't take it for granted. That's the point I'm making. They do not come with that mentality that, he's supposed to do it now. No, once you come with that energy of, you're supposed to do it now, then that's it.
Uncle Beno, thank you very much. But you don't understand. When we say partnership, it tells me that you are still sticking to traditional roles and you don't understand what partnership is.
Explain, Aunty B. Explain the
You
partnership
don't
in a
understand
way that men will not become rag. I want to get it, man.
You said that there's something you said just now. You said men should we say that men should not be men? Men should not be men. So it means that when it comes to gender roles, we are still stuck on what men should do and what women should do. And that's not partnership. This is traditional, what you are saying. The roles, when it comes to the roles. You cannot do both, Uncle Beno. The problem is that you Nigerian men want to eat your cake and have it. You want to be a traditional man, but you also want to do partnership on the other hand. You have
Aunty B.
You have to choose one.
Aunty B, no verso. Let me quickly address this. I usually don't do this, but sometimes I have to do it just to set some boundaries. Sister Ruka, I've been seeing all your comments, just like all the aunties that are watching now. You are the only one insulting me with these comments.
Did he? Did she?
I am an unknown person. I don't want to lose anger on you. You can disagree with me, but don't insult me.
Let me handle
this is like 4th or 5th comment I'm seeing from her. I try to ignore it, but I can't. Don't insult me. If I come here to talk, don't use that to say you take advantage. It's Ruka 23 or whatever. Don't do that, please. Or I'm going to lose my anger and you won't like it at all. Don't insult me.
No.
We are having a conversation. What I'm telling you right now is what a lot of men will do. So don't come for me and say nasty that Aunty B might be there again, my lord, to piss me off. I'll come back another day.
I'm sorry about that. Sissy, please now. You're driving. Okay. Oh dear.
Aunty B. See, I want to say something.
Aunty B, my join back, Lojo Mima.
Okay. That's not allowed. Aunty B, no, Uncle Beno.
No. The thing is this, Aunty B.
No, I tried to. I saw it like 2-3 times. I tried to ignore, but she continued. Not because everybody knows me. You can say anything. I don't really care. It's a conversation. But when you are insulting me, saying I'm embarrassing, I'm Missiani, I'm doing this. No. That is going too far. Okay.
Maybe take some time.
No. I don't do that.
Emma Beno, I'm sorry. No, Emma Beno. Emma low. Emma Jao.
Aunty B, Emma Beno, what really happened here is this, okay? We need to understand something.
I don't want that to. Don't insult. Uncle Beno is my brother, and it's not like this. Speaking for brotherhood, and he's representing men here. So please don't take it personal. I'm not going to take lightly to anybody talking rudely to Uncle Beno. We respect him a lot here. Please, I don't want that. I don't want it. Okay? We are talking because this conversation is very important. Uncle Beno, I apologize, please. Emma Beno. I'm so sorry. I'm really, really sorry. Emma Beno. I wanted to address something that Uncle Beno said before all this. So, in terms about appreciation, let me say that I think we should appreciate one another. Couples should appreciate one another for little things and big things. Because even when children do things, when you praise people, they do more. So even at work, in our professional lives, when you have a good outcome at work, they will shout you out. They'll ask you to share a good, feedback that was given to you by, a service user. And that is good for morale, team morale. Those of you who are professionals understand what I'm saying. So we should appreciate one another by all means. But what I'm saying is that don't feel like you are helping me as a man if you do laundry for your children or you clean the house. It's your house. If I wasn't there, will you not clean? The children bear your name. They don't bear my father's name. They are your children. So if you do laundry for them, I don't need to be appreciated. Don't be expecting appreciation for that. It is your duty and your responsibility. In the same way, if a woman steps in financially to relieve the burden, don't expect appreciation for it because you are supposed to do it anyway. So partnership and the traditional roles, they don't work hand in hand. They don't. That's what I wanted to say. Bossade, please quickly say something. We're rounding up. Oh my God, we've done 2 hours. Jesus
All right.
Christ.
So good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Uncle Beno. So my question will go to Uncle Beno. I have a lot of respect for him. He's my Ondo brother. So we're talking about traditional and then the other side of marriage, right? Back in the days, what our parents ran were mostly traditional, where our mothers were home 100%. They did all the chores, they did everything. Our fathers would go to work. Our mother was responsible for taking us back and forth from school. Our father would be the one paying bills. Some of our father went, did farming, and they would take us there on Saturday. So women were home strictly to raise children, to clean, to cook, to look to, my dad was responsible for making sure our own work is done, our school fees is paid, but my mom was just there to cook, to clean, and all that. So if my dad wanted to do it, it was his choice and his, to do it. However, when we're talking about partnership in marriage, this simply means where two people are committed, we're working together. We have a shared goals. We respect one another's differences. And there's shared powers and responsibilities. In traditional marriage, however, one person is in charge. You're like, I'm in charge of this marriage. So when we're not talking about when you do laundry, appreciation is also good because it strengthens relationship. When you do something, I acknowledge and I say, thank you for doing this. But it should not be expected that if my woman does not appreciate me, that means I don't do it again tomorrow. Can anything equal to the value of a woman carried pregnancy?
Or that you are doing it to help her? That's the one that triggers people.
So let us talk about women carrying pregnancy alone. Can anything that a man does in that marriage be equivalent, or can it commiserate with the burden, the pain of carrying pregnancy and nurturing the babies? So now when you now do the laundry of your babies, of your children, you are now expecting me to say thank you for doing this. And if I don't do it, maybe you don't do it again the next day or you get upset. No, it doesn't work like that. And these women we're talking about, I mean that's diaspora, so I know what I'm talking about. We work, we go to school, we're raising these children. Some of us used to work, some of us work midnight and we're paying bills. And believe it or not, some of us do 50-50. Some women are paying more than the husband. But the reason marriages do not work in diaspora, most especially for African couples, is because the traditional mentality that we brought from home, we want to use the same thing abroad, where a woman will be doing everything and still helping you to pay their bills. When she goes to spend her money to do grocery, do you thank her for that? When she helps you to pay mortgage, do you thank her for that? When she carry pregnancy, breastfeed in the middle of the night, do you thank her for that? When she's doing all these other things, if I'm a full-time housewife abroad, maybe I will expect to be saying thank you for everything you do for us, because I'm bringing a dime. All I do is take care of you.
Thank you. No,
there's
no thank you.
The husband, raise my children.
You should appreciate one another, but it's your duty.
It is your duty. If I choose,
I think we're not getting something straight here.
Means that I want to say thank you because I want to strengthen our relationship and I want you to feel, because it will boost your morale as a husband. But not that you must expect me to say thank you for a responsibility that is duly yours. 100%.
So we are not getting something straight here. The problem here is that
that's the problem here, as you said.
1 second, please. The problem here, Bosade, my sister, is that the men feel like it is not their duty. They should be appreciated for doing things that traditionally are gender are assigned to women to do. Like, for instance, the example that Uncle Beno gave, laundry. The house is scattered, they arrange it, that you should show appreciation. And as I say, appreciation is okay. But if we say that we are partners, shouldn't it just be something that you do naturally?
Let it flow naturally. How many things are you going to thank the woman for doing? Are you going to appreciate me for everything I'm doing for you and for the
Aunty B, can I speak something? Can I say something, please?
Okay, go ahead, Uncle. Thank you so much, Sister Bosse. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yeah, okay, go ahead.
I think we have completely misunderstood Uncle Ben here. And I must redirect this. Yes, Aunty B, we have completely misunderstood him. What he was trying to say is not about gender role playing. Not at all. You are talking about partnership. Remember, we are not talking about traditional way of doing things anymore. We are talking about partnership. And he raised up the issue of appreciation. Everybody wants to be appreciated. He's not demanding for it. He's not asking for it. He's just saying that it's supposed to be a normal thing in the home. That's why he started by saying, if he should come home and he find the whole house clean, he will say thank you to the wife. If he should come home and see food already prepared, he will say thank you. If he should say anything good, he will surely appreciate. Not because it is the wife's role to do it. No.
Okay.
Not because it is the wife's role to do it. No.
Okay.
But the fact that she does it, she will appreciate it.
So we should be showing appreciation.
We should be showing appreciation. That is basically that he was talking from. It's not about because I clean my children's stuff, I wash your clothes, that you must appreciate. No. That's not what
Uncle Beno said that we are going to turn men. We don't want men to be men anymore.
Let me explain why he said that. Let me explain. There's no way you can play partnership in a marriage that you can completely exclude gender role. And I'll explain to you why. There are some things that naturally a woman cannot do that it is the man that will come and do it, no matter what. Okay. For instance, now anything technical in the house, maybe the pipe broke down, or maybe something technical that takes the man to fix it.
Uncle
No, hold on, Aunty B. It is not limited, and it's not specific. No, we can roll it. We can be changing it, but I'm just saying that there are some things that are gender specific, that the man has to do it, and then there are some things that the woman has to do. But it's not that man or woman cannot do it. I'm just saying that there's no way you can do partnership in a marriage without appreciate. Now, two things really matter when it comes to partnership. Partnership simply means that both of us are determined that this marriage must work. If the two of you have that mindset that this marriage must work, and you are ready to sacrifice anything to make it work, it becomes easier for you. Nobody is seeing who is not doing who. Nobody is seeing who is doing who. Everybody is contributing to push the marriage forward. Nobody is waiting for somebody to do this or doing that. We are both involved, and then we want to make this marriage work. It's determination. That is number one step. Yeah, that is number one step. Number two is that you must learn to appreciate each other. You cannot deny it, no matter what. Because if I appreciate you, Aunty B,
Uncle Dayo, we are not denying appreciation. Appreciation is good.
No, the way people are, because even from what sister said now,
the way Uncle Beno made it sound is that because I helped you.
You didn't get it, man. You didn't get it, man. Aunty B. You didn't get it, man. No, I got what it. He was saying is that it's not about helping your wife. No, it's about the wife or the husband. It can be both ways. It's about the wife or the husband. Now, say for instance, now the wife is a nurse. She has gone to do 12 hours, as we said. Let me use a practical example now. She has gone to do 12 hours, and then she came back home, and everything is in order. She sleeps even before she wakes up. The husband has gone to take care of everything, took the children to school, prepared breakfast for her to eat before he went to work. He does it not because of anything, but just because he loves the wife and he wants the marriage to work. So would the woman be appreciative?
No, we should appreciate. Appreciation is good. Everybody loves being appreciated. Yeah.
God bless you. So if you love your husband or if you love your wife, every little thing that they say or do,
you appreciate them.
Thank you, love. Thank you, dear. Now that's what I like in what Aunty Brother said. That it really encourages.
When you appreciate people, they do more, right? That's just
exactly. Exactly. So that's where it was coming from.
Okay, somebody said I used to thank my husband for putting gas in my car and doing all the car-related stuff. However, I noticed he never thanked me.
Aunty B, can I just say something?
That is selfish. That is selfish.
Aunty B, can I say
why won't you thank your wife?
Okay. Yeah, Abby. Oh my God, we've done 2 hours. I told Uncle Ben is 1 hour. Yeah, go ahead, Abby.
Okay, I think
You're
I'm
not
going
even
to
timekeeper anymore, Abby. You
because
just
Aunty B, I
quiet.
saw for CCC was shouting, Abby, where are you? I said, little me. Aunty B, you see me now, tiny me. How do you want me to get involved in this?
Your uncle even got angry and left. Uncle Beno got angry and left. Uncle Beno, let me before you say anything, let me apologize. Uncle Beno, you know I hold you in very, very high esteem. You are my brother, you are my friend, and you've been there for me in ways that I cannot even explain. I'm sorry if you felt disrespected by Toby. Who was the person? I don't know.
Ruka.
I don't even know. Ruka or whoever. We don't allow disrespect here. And I want you to know that, no, that is not going to be tolerated. Please. You know that our relationship is very, very important to us, generally, because you are a representative of brotherhood. And we love and appreciate you. Sometimes we don't agree. We butt head. But the conversation keeps going because people are listening and they are learning. So Emma Binu, a joturi along. Shaking Kule.
No, Aunty B, no, Aunty B. No, it's not just like that. I think people just don't understand where I'm coming from mostly.
It's because Sissy was driving. Even though Sissy knew that we're having this show, Sissy was driving. It's her fault. She's supposed to be policing the comment section for me, knowing that I'm trying to articulate my thoughts here and do my research. Sissy is driving. Sissy, why were you driving?
So, Aunty B, basically, I believe a lot of people don't understand where I'm coming from mostly. Okay. You don't they learn. Sissy don't they learn. Our wife. Our wife. So basically, I know a lot of people really don't know where I'm coming from most of the time when we are having this conversation. The reason I choose to always stick to the brotherhood side is because there are many brothers out there who will not say their mind, and it's causing a lot of problem in marriages. And that is why Aunty B,
you're mute.
You are muted.
Uncle Ben, I even know that you are not like that. So because we know you. So people that don't know you might we know that you are speaking because a lot of brothers feel this way. Yeah. But personally, you are not like that.
Yeah, so I just want people to know that when I speak like that, it's because of the brother. We have like how many 200 plus people watching right now. There are many men that are watching that they may not actually come out and type or call into the show and contribute. So I'm just saying it so that at least some people who are living the reality, they can have a second thought.
Yeah,
we are men. There are little things a woman can do that can make us go all out, to even go overboard.
No,
and
people
at the same time,
you. Some people understand. You see what Gigi Moi you push the using name that can call that. What is this? I don't know. Gigi
Money.
Gigi Money said you plays the part of the devil's advocate a lot in this conversation, so we get it. So people know you. Yeah.
So my thing is this: if we bring this conversation to the front and people hear it, they can make some adjustment in their marriages and everything can just take a new dimension. True. That is just it. True. Me speaking with you right now, I said it on this show several times. I said it on my own show. When I left Nigeria and come to the United States, I used to be called traditional man.
You stay there, your body small, Uncle Beno. Still there. You are trying.
I'm a traditional man.
You are trying, but it's still there. We can see
now, there are so many things that I do that I preach to men and say, you can do it. It's not the way we used to think it is. But at the same time, there are still lots of things that women don't recognize about us men. That can cause trouble at home. That is why I brought this simple example of appreciation thing into the conversation.
No, okay? Uncle Beno, you and Uncle Dayo, Uncle Francis, all of you, Uncle Patrick, we appreciate you teaching us because, We don't have all the knowledge. We always look at it from our own gender perspective. Do you understand? So without having you men to tell us where you are coming from, we will be lost. So we do
exactly. So, many of these things goes both ways. Honestly speaking, it goes both ways, and that's why when I was talking about healthy marriage, when you asked me to define it, I said to me, a healthy marriage is a marriage whereby husband and wife, they are both happy.
They're both happy. Yeah.
It doesn't matter whether you are rich or you are poor. In as much your wife is happy, you are happy, you both appreciate each other, you are there for each other, you have a healthy marriage already. But how do we make that happen? Marriage begin to have cracks when we begin to dictate to each other. Oh, you as a woman, are you not supposed to do this? Are you not supposed to do that? A woman is telling her husband, why don't you do it? It's unnecessary. But then, if we can remove all of that, and we just feel like, oh, let me do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At least it will make the home run peacefully.
Let me summarize it for you.
Okay.
Let me summarize it for you. And this is going back to what Uncle Dayo said. Is what the Bible says about marriage is two becoming one. The reason why we have all this conflict is because we are not one.
Exactly.
When you are one, there's no you and me. It's us. Do you understand? It's us. So the reason why we still have all this back and forth is because there's no us. Any marriage where it's you versus me and there's no us, issues will be there. That's just the truth. And Sissy, let me allow you to say something to your Uncle Ben. Uncle Beno is feeling exciting kind of way. Sissy, are you there?
I'm back, guys. I had to go to the store. I'm so sorry. My son has football match and there were some bits that he needed. Tomorrow. How is everybody? Sorry. Who's disturbing my Uncle Ben?
No, nobody is disturbing me.
I blocked their ass.
You're not there to block them. What are you saying? What are you even saying? You are writing Yoruba there.
I'm blocking their ass, everybody. Blocker. Anyways, the topic of the day. What do you want to ask me? I think I came in because I heard Uncle Ben when I was driving. I was like, no.
Beno was upset. I want you to comfort him. Forget about the topic of the day.
Yeah, upset. He's very
Sissy that I asked to give me expo that did not give me expo. I'll be begging all my sisters all day.
Uncle Ben was trying to get us to give him answers. I said, no, go on, you want to dig your hole. Go and dig your hole and fall into it. Guys,
Uncle Ben was trying to get you guys to give him expo.
Oh, yeah, he was telling us to give him what to say when he comes in. I said, no, be yourself.
Abby is his researcher. Abby, if I hear that you did research, I hope it's not you that sent him that research.
No, I just told him that he should not shout, he should be calm, give us sexy voice.
Allow him to be himself. Why are you telling him everything now? I can't do gospel artist.
I said everybody should go and be themselves, please. I'm not involved.
Oh my God.
Show up as your true self. Uncle Ben, you know we love you. We got your back. We'll ride for you. You're the best on this platform. Yeah, we love you. People shouldn't misunderstand. He's just being devil's advocate. If we are all saying the same thing, the show will be boring. One of the things that Uncle
Beno will say, it's not like that. You know.
Exactly.
So watch, join his platform and check him out for real. But don't just watch a 2-minute snippet and conclude and make assumptions based off of a comment. It's wrong. Anyways, back to the topic.
Hold on, let me take Shintinka.
Go on.
Let me take Shitinka. Lauren, please check your internet. Shitinka, please. 5 minutes. Abby, 5 minutes.
Okay, hi, Uncle Beno. Hi, Uncle Dayo. Hey, Abby. Okay, in fact, I'll be done in less than 5 minutes.
You're welcome. Welcome,
Thank you, Uncle Dayo. Aunty B, long time. I've missed you. I watch in the background. I watch quietly. I'm so glad to see you glowing. I sent you a message. I think you may have missed it on Instagram. But thank you for doing this show. Yes, but it's okay. It's all good. I've been sending all my love and all my best wishes to you. And I'm really, really happy to see you glowing.
Thank you.
I think this topic is so important, and I want to appreciate both of you for your points, because where both of you came from, both Aunty B and Uncle B, both aptly called Bs, in affectionately called so-called, I think that this topic is very important. And I think that even what we consider the segues that, for instance, people misunderstood are so important because, like Aunty B was saying, every marriage, every unit is unique. And it only functions on the basis of the two of them coming together to respect their own uniqueness and their own roles. The truth is there are traditional roles, but not every traditional role applies to every marriage. So every marriage will create its own roles, whether or not they articulate it or they fall into it by default. Now, what Uncle Beno is saying is that whatever roles those have been fixed into, if you don't appreciate the other person when they go beyond their role, and even when they function in their role, there's a problem. I think there's another problem because some people don't know how to give appreciation and some people don't know how to receive appreciation. And what happens in a situation where there's entitlement is that the other person starts to feel overlooked, and that begins the silent death of a marriage. So I want to appreciate Uncle Beno for his point, because when he said men will stop talking, he's not saying men will stop. What I understood was he's not saying men will stop talking because men will feel that their roles are not respected. He's saying that whatever it is that they're functioning as, if it is not appreciated, then they start to feel redundant. And the same goes for a woman. And I feel sorry for people who don't know how to give appreciation and people who don't know how to receive appreciation. It is something that must be challenged and must be worked on in every human interaction. Please, sorry, and thank you are supposed to be the first things we learn as human beings, and they must carry us through life. Unfortunately, as Africans, we don't do the thank yous enough. My mom used to say, she had a saying, she says that Yoruba people say joy has a small body. We need to have a bigger body for joy. When you see somebody do something for you, a simple thank you does not, it makes, it's the lubricant for functioning, because it may be traditional roles, it may be modern roles, but whatever the thing is, if a partnership is to function, there are roles. However you choose to do it, if the woman is the one paying the mortgage and the man is the one paying the food bill, or the man is the one doing the mortgage and the woman is the one paying the food bill, however you choose to do it, if you appreciate each other, you are able to go extra. No, okay, you're right, Aunty B. It's not only about money. So, for instance, if the man cooks and the woman comes back from work, there should be appreciation. She's not appreciating him because he did he's doing something that's not his role, because food is the function of the whole family. But she's appreciating him because he did it. If he comes home and meets food, he should say thank you. It's not going to remove one tooth from the person's jaw that says thank you. That person is not going to become toothless for each thank you they offer.
Yeah.
If the person is the one that says, okay, we want to go somewhere, let's say there's a party, a family friends party, but we have children, small children, we can't go with the children. So one person is going to stay home with the children, the other person is going to go and represent the family. There should be appreciation mutually between the two of them. The one that goes should come back and say, well done for looking after these kids. I had a great time. And the other one should say, thank you for representing the family. That's why Yoruba people kill themselves with greeting. Ekabo, ekule. You are saying welcome. The other person is greeting you for sitting down in the house.
Yeah. So
did he die from saying it?
I got you, Shintik. I see what you mean. Thank you for you just made what I think Uncle Beno said it. Uncle Dayo tried to explain it, but you brought it home. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
I want to say something there about what you said about appreciation. Yes, but however, there's something there that still I want to bring out.
Yeah,
a lot of men, again, because of how they are socialized traditionally, would not necessarily say thank you. So Uncle Beno will go to work. He's a nurse. His wife is a nurse. Okay. And he goes to work and Uncle Beno is a hustler. I've met Uncle Beno in person. Okay. Uncle Beno is jack of all trades and master of them.
Why is you be blushing?
Beno has Midas touch. If he thinks of something, it becomes a business.
Uncle Beno is jack of all trade and he does.
Master of all.
He will go and do photography. He will cover video, parties. He would. I say, Uncle Beno, where do you sleep? So I understand he's a very hardworking man, and I appreciate him for that. However, the point is that a lot of men, including Uncle Beno here, that we love so much, because of the socialization and the traditional values, they are not necessarily going to thank me or their wives for cooking because this is your role. You are supposed to.
Can I just say something to that? You know, you're very right. And I think that's one of the things that people need to sort out in dating. Because in dating, and this matter is not only about marriage. In dating, sometimes we don't know the conversations to have. And people don't know how to say to somebody, please say thank you. It helps me when you say thank you. So we need to ask for the thank you. Because not everybody comes with the same culture. We're not all raised in the same culture. I remember one time I was a teenager, and funny enough, I said this as a teenager, and when I said it, I had to look back at myself and say, hey, so you have sense like this? I said, no two people are born married. You have to learn it. So when you come together and the other person doesn't say thank you one time, two times, your brain will start touching. Sometimes we'll sit down with the discomfort. Why don't we say, okay, please thank me now? And when we say it, sometimes we may have to say it a number of times. After a while, it starts to become the culture because we are building our own culture. Each family builds its own culture.
Thank you. Thank you so much. If I don't take anything away from this show tonight, I'm taking away appreciation and appreciating one another. And Uncle Beno taught us that for the little things and the big things, for what they do, not because they are traditional or we are partners, just being there and showing up for your family. I'm taking that up. I'm taking that off with me. And Obodo fam, please, if you don't learn anything tonight, learn that. Uncle Beno was one that taught us that let's appreciate one another. Because when you thank somebody, they will do more. Only Yoruba or Yoruba, there's something in Yoruba that says that when you appreciate, they will do more. Yoruba
scholars in the house. Sisi,
are you calling me?
Give it to
us. Do you know you've been in America?
I've lived in America for too long. I can't even remember. But pray. One thing before I go.
That's what to say.
Uncle Dayo, you are not lost. Okay. You are in the abroad, but you remember your
I'm in Nigeria.
Obodo
Oyinbo, Nigeria.
Obodo Oyinbo, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you people are too hard on Uncle Beno. I agree 100% with him. You have to create another day for us to discuss. He's absolutely right, and I'm 100% with him.
Yes, sir.
You have to appreciate each other. It's speaking the mind of a lot of men.
Okay, sir.
I've been married 27 years. And there are some things he mentioned that even though the way I am, I will not tolerate it from any woman.
Okay.
All these issues that this is your role, this is your job. There are some things traditionally that the role of woman in the house and the role of men in the house. You combine both together to bring peace and harmony in the house. So if a man does everything, like you said, women will take advantage. That's what Uncle Beno is trying to say. Women,
thank you, sir.
Women will take advantage, including my wife. And I love her to death. But she has taken so much.
Uncle Beno, why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
It's right. The women will take advantage. Women will take advantage. I'm telling you.
Okay, sir.
So that's just my point.
We'll try not to take advantage. We will not take advantage. We will do
are you serious?
Yes, sir.
We're not going to take advantage.
Are you serious?
95% women will take advantage. 95% will take advantage.
Women, don't you dare take advantage.
Oh, boy. Let's raise
Aunty
the
B. There's a question that somebody asked. Kevin Smith was asking Uncle Ben directly. Since they can't connect, they said, let me ask the question here. Uncle Beno, please, why is it that our African husbands don't go out with their wives except parties?
Yeah, I think I saw it.
Okay, yeah.
I've seen it. Uncle Beno, the question is, yeah, this is it. Uncle Beno, the question is addressed to you directly. Can you answer?
Yeah, of course.
Speak for your brothers.
First of all, not all African men.
Yeah, I think she's specific to her own, maybe her own husband doesn't take her out.
So, yes, first of all, not all African men. And yes, you are right. Even me as a media person covering events of 500, 800 people in attendance, I've seen enough of these things. But what I can say is this. Men who don't go out with their wives and they don't hold on with their wives and all of that, first of all, they are not romantic. They are not romantic men. That's the first thing. Because being romantic comes with expression, all kinds of expression. Touching, walking, holding hands, going out is part of it. It's to a larger extent, is part of what makes it what it is. You are not tapping bomb, you're not doing none of that.
No, sorry to interject. Is the cost, because going out is money. Are we counting our pennies?
Another reason why they don't go out with their wife to party and other things is, I think they just need either healing or mentoring. I don't know how to put it, because if you are not going out with your wife, it's
and you
either
go
you
out with your girlfriend. What about the ones that go out with your girlfriend?
It's maybe because they are ashamed, or because they have not been practicing it from beginning. You know, sometimes how you start matters, you know. So there are so many reasons. There are so many reasons why some of them don't go out with their wives, and those reasons.
You too. Me, I will say this, Uncle Beno. If he doesn't take you out, take him out. I used to take my husband out when I was married back in the day.
Aunty B, some men are terrible.
And took him to travel, but that was the last time we ever did any travel. But it needs to be reciprocated. When a woman does it,
I think, and now that this brother mentioned it, I think if Abi reminds me, we will talk about it on other shows. Sometimes some men need to learn. Some men need to learn. Some of them are timid. Some of them just don't understand how to enjoy life. Some of them have work. All they know is Kerewa is the only time to express any form of affection or romance towards their wife. But it's not so.
Uncle Ben, I feel like we didn't answer the question. The question was, why do some African men only go out with their wives to parties, but they don't do other things? So my reason,
they only go out with their wife to parties.
They just show up for parties, but they don't go out anywhere else. So my thing
Can I say something?
Sorry, Uncle Dio. I said that these men do that because.
Did you guys say that Uncle Dio is in Nigeria?
He's in Nigeria. Where are you?
Are you in Lagos or where?
Yes, I'm in Lagos.
And you join Uncle Beno's show every single day.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
We need to give you a medal. We are going to give you a medal. I thought it's in America or long. Wow. Fantabulous.
So like I was saying, I feel like a lot of men do this because, one, going to events, you need to carry your wife, right? So it's like you're showing face in public. You don't want people to say, where was your wife? Where was your wife? But to do other things outside of, I don't feel like there's a friendship. There's like interest in the person. Do you even like your partner? So I feel like when people just show up, wear matching outfits, they go to church together, they go to events where people will see them, and they don't want the outside to say, there's a problem in so-and-so's marriage. Why are they going separately? So yeah, they'll show up to big functions, but outside of that, family time, they're not spending family time with their partner. They're not doing dates. They're not taking the person out. They're not even being like romantic or even just sitting down and talking with their partner. I think that's what the person was asking. not really that, oh, they're going without their partner. I said, do you and your partner have a friendship? You don't have a friendship. Does the person like you? A lot of people are married, but they don't like each other. So why would I want to spend time with you? Yes, Uncle Dayo.
Let me quickly say this. If the husband does not like the wife, he will not even take him to the Paris.
That's not true.
Hello? No, that's the truth. And I'll tell you why.
That's not true, Uncle Dayo.
And I'll tell you,
true, Sissy. We are telling you now. You said that not true. Are you a man?
Let me see. I'm a man.
Do you remember that argument that we had on the platform where I kept talking about men performing and nobody?
This is exactly.
This is the performance I'm talking about.
This is performance. Yes, Uncle Dayo, go for it.
If a man does not love the wife, he will not be taking him. I mean, he will not be taking that to any party or maybe to any family functions. Let me tell you what is happening here. Paris, you are going there to eat. Taking your wife out on your own, you are spending money.
Oh, have you considered the man? Money saving.
Have you considered the man's economic situation, or maybe he's a kind of a stingy guy?
You don't
I'm sorry. Let me say what I said.
Let me put that out there. I don't want to be distracted because
Aunty B, I'm just looking at it from that perspective. Simply because
you just need to be creative. You don't need to spend money. You can go for a picnic.
Oh, that is for a man that knows. Now, even picnic costs money.
No, it doesn't.
No, whichever way you look at it, Uncle B. I mean, Aunty B, you see that
buy drinks. It's cheap.
See, Aunty B, to you it is cheap. See, the men are so stingy. Now, I don't know the person that asked this question. I would have loved to ask her back. What type of man is your husband? Is he a liberal man? Is he a man that gives? Is he a man that I can bet you the answer lies there?
Doesn't take her out. That's why she asked the question.
The answer lies there. So, because for him to be taken out to parties means that he likes social. He likes social life, and every man that likes social life automatically, if nothing else is there, supposed to be taking the wife out occasionally to shows, to maybe to some restaurant, to have dinner out, to have lunch out, whatever, to picnics, to traveling and all. But if he's not doing that, two questions. One, is he financially okay? Or two, if financially okay, is he a stingy man? If the question to these two is no, then
Uncle Dayo, that's not the reason.
I like what you are saying, but let's be honest. Let's be honest with ourselves. We know ourselves. Let's be all this sounds very, very interesting, right? But the bottom line is that
Aunty B, why are you like this?
What's this question that somebody pinned? This is exactly what it is. Some people like the idea of marriage, but they don't like
my wife at home. Why do you need to be socially going anywhere with me? Please.
Okay, let me add this.
Can be finish as well.
Let me add this. Maybe it can help. First of all, whatever is happening inside your house, inside between husband and wife, is sometimes what you carry outside the house. A man that don't spend time with you in the house, like both of you can just sit down and watch movie together, or just sit down in your bar drinking, or just stay in your backyard cracking jokes, playing around. If you are not doing all of that inside the house, you can't expect that man to take you outside to say, let's just go and walk around the park. Because I see what the person who asked that question is saying. Now, I've always been an advocate of freedom. Abby, you've heard me say this severally on our shows. Allow people to express themselves. So even you as a woman, set yourself free. If your man is very rigid that he don't believe in enjoying his own life, because people should understand, walking around your neighborhood alone, even without your wife self, that is you enjoying your life first. If you are doing things that make your life enjoyable, that makes you happy, it don't go that hard for you to carry your wife along to say go do it. So this is what I would tell women. If you like to just to stroll around your neighborhood in the evening, you tell your husband, you know the agree they do. Auntie, go buy those Abby, what be all those fitting clothing where women they walk, if they wear, if they want to go walk out or something. Where things where show your bum.
Well, anytime Uncle Beno wants to find out information, we say, Abby, Abby is your recite. Abby is one that will recite it and tell
Abby
you the
is
name.
the Gen Z now she they bail me out. So what I would tell you, my sister, wear something where your bumbo is showing. You wear your canvas. You go and you go. Your husband, he go begin para self. As you they come on just like, hey baby, I'm going to take a walk in the evening. As an African man, we don't believe it, or you go first go mad. He might even try to talk you down.
That's a man that if he's still interested,
this is nonsense.
If he's not interested. He's not.
He might even tell you this is nonsense. This is rubbish. Well, don't worry, auntie. Just go and walk around. Express yourself. When he say you do it 2, 3, 4 times, now only him body go the pepper inside out because life is too short. These are big deals.
If your husband doesn't take you out, he doesn't take you out. At least he doesn't take you out. Go out yourself. You don't need.
Go enjoy yourself. I'm a traditional man. I'm telling you. Go enjoy yourself.
If you keep going out with your girlfriends, one day we'll say, all the time is your friends. Maybe you will ginger him to take you out. Le baton.
I don't understand. Well, everybody's philosophy is different. Me, I believe in people. Me, I want to enjoy my life. When I see what other people are doing, I want to do it for myself. In fact, when I say, auntie, come, let's go out. Let's go do that. I won't go have fun. I want you to come or go have the fun. And if not your time, call me, Aunty B. I've been to events, parties, occasions here in Austin. I saw my way there now. We get boat rides and all of that. I've been to many where we say I no plan them. Now, madam go say, babe, we are doing boat ride this weekend, though. Exactly. All ladies will go. Auntie, you can I tag along Mofi Bear? Make I just come out, just go enjoy yourself. So please, these are not supposed to be things that husband. And if you're a Nigerian man, you are listening to this right now. If you are not doing many of these things with your wife, you are not living your life. If you are doing it with a side chick or anybody, you are hiding when you are doing it. What is wrong with people? I don't get it. Go to cinema with your wife. You two go buy popcorn. I don't go watch movie for cinema where we say, I don't know the beginning, I don't know the end. I just go there for the popcorn.
Uncle Beno,
Auntie B, I'm telling you, just because the cinema fine.
You just tag along to go and to say you went to cinema.
Like Auntie Ngozi said, if you don't take your wife out, a chike will take her out. End of story. No problem.
Auntie B, when we reach popcorn place, they get small size, medium size, then they get this big bowl. I told my babe, grab that big one. Everything. She's like, babe, that's too much. I don't know. I just see people say when they go cinema, they carry popcorn. I mean, I won't carry. Make them see me. We go there, we sit down. Half of the time we are watching the movie, and they talk to her, and not even they follow movie. So please enjoy your life.
What Uncle Beno is saying is, even if you don't enjoy it, just do it because she wants it.
Yeah. Exactly, man.
Make her happy.
I don't get it for people. You know, Auntie B, I said it here. I'm a very simple person. Now, shirt, cap, now be my clothes. I get native food this house. Now, they buy
it. The husband is listening, Uncle Beno. So you are talking directly to the husband now.
Good, my brother. Please do it. This life is too short. This is one thing I tell my fellow men. Ask yourself, if I die today, what memory will I leave behind with my wife and my children? For me, that is what pushes me to enjoy life to the maximum.
Yeah.
People die, you can't tell. So, what memory? Where did your wife go just sit down and say, I wish my husband is here. Oh.
Yeah.
So, bro, make deliberate effort to do it. And let me even tell you another thing.
Even if you don't enjoy it, just go along like Uncle Beno that went to cinema and didn't know what they were doing there. He just went to make the wife happy.
Auntie B, I learned one thing. No wahala. I learned one thing.
What he said he didn't know what they were doing in the cinema, but he went.
I am telling you. I know that there's no need to lie.
Because Ondo is far. I think you need to tell this brother.
Ondo is far. Look, no verse, Uncle Dad. May I even tell you this one? Out of the blues, about 3 years, I think 3 or 4 years ago, my wife started doing something. In the morning, she go just tell me, say, any day we are off together, just say, babe, I just feel like let's just go and eat breakfast in one of these restaurants. It don't make sense to me. We get high help. Those in America, they will know high help. We have high help. We have a lot of these restaurants that open in the morning. I not to like their food. So she suggested it. I no go. Another week, we day off together again. She said, babe, let's just go try it. Now I said, nah, true. Okay, let's go. We went in the morning. We sit down. I know they know the food now. They help me choose food. We got there. But the fact that in the morning, 8 o'clock, we were just chilling, drinking coffee, and all those pancake and all of these things. Then another day we try them again. Now it has become a culture. We just go, say they go drink coffee. Please do things with your wife to your long. And as a man, always boost your wife morale. Praise her bum. Praise her front azu. I don't know why it's difficult for a lot of people to do. But these are things you do that make you have a happy home. Sometimes you can always offend your wife, but if you get sweet mouth, you dey praise her, you dey boost her ego, everything, she will be forgiving you a lot. And they offend every time. But my mouth sweet too. If I give you Igbo here,
guys, are you hearing Uncle Beno? This is Uncle Beno for you. Are you hearing Uncle Beno now? Uncle Francis wants to ask something. We're almost rounding up now. Francis, you are driving, but you wanted to say something, sir.
Yeah, I didn't even know I would stay this long, but Uncle Beno keep keeping me.
He keeps bringing you in.
Yeah.
The devil is a liar.
Uncle Dayo, thank you very much for your input and for your advice.
Thank God, sir. Thank God, sir.
For actually explaining what Uncle Beno really means. I think.
Thank you, sir. Thank God.
Maybe
Uncle Francis still calling him Uncle Beno.
No, maybe his choice of word is what trigger everybody, but he means well. There is a role. Bray, you said it. There is a traditional role that man is supposed to do in the house. There are some things that no matter how much you think you are strong, it's not a role for a woman. And there are some things that no matter how much it is, it's not a role for a man. No matter what it is, women take care of children more than man. If my wife goes anywhere, I stay with the kids within 4 hours, I'm already like, how was my wife doing it? And when she comes home, the first thing I would do is thank you so much for taking care of these kids. I didn't know it's like this. Then she'll just be laughing. We need to appreciate each other. When the other person does the traditional role of the other something.
We learned that tonight, sir.
Okay, so that is that. And Uncle Beno is saying exactly what is, every man is. Like he said to the men, I'm the type that doesn't go out. I don't go out. I'm the traditional home person. But my wife loves going out. You know what she does? She will plan everything. She will tell me a day before we go. We are going on a cruise. My first cruise, she's the one that organized everything. I didn't do it. Because she knows if she tells me, I may not go. So you have to enjoy, but then it goes back to the relationship between both of you. If the man is totally already turned off away from the woman, it doesn't matter what the woman does, the man will not go. Okay. So it goes back to the same thing, unity. There's a difference from a man is busy, is very busy, hustling around for the family. He doesn't have time to do it. Then the wife should instigate it, and both of you will go. But I know some men, if the marriage is already by totally, it doesn't matter what the woman do, they will not do it, they will not go. So that's just my input. Some of the things Uncle Beno is saying, it's okay when there is still love between both of you. It's easy. But when everything is already broken, it's not going to work. And you will not appreciate each other. You will not say, thank you for doing this, thank you for doing that. So that's my input.
Thank you so much, sir. Really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. So, guys, before we end, I wanted to tell you guys that Uncle Beno, from today, Uncle Beno is Uncle Beno. I'll be calling you.
Uncle Beno.
Uncle Francis is calling you Uncle Beno. So today you are Uncle Beno. Uncle Beno is Abby will not allow him to drink water and put cup down now. Before Uncle Beno will say anything, you say, remember you're a gospel artist. And Darren, with this gospel artist, you see Uncle Beno. Anything you say now, Abby will say, remember, oh. So Uncle Beno is a gospel artist, oh. Let's listen to the gospel music, you. Yeah, but yeah.
Aunty B.
You are a liar.
The devil is a liar.
A defeated liar. An exposed liar. A powerless liar standing before an all-powerful God. And today, I refuse to believe your report. You told me I was finished. But God said I am just getting started.
Hallelujah.
You told me the storm would destroy me. But God used the storm to strengthen me.
Amen.
You whispered fear.
Does it mean you did this music for?
God spoke faith. You whispered defeat. God
yes, Aunty B.
You whispered death.
Come on now, guys. This is so inspiring. You got to listen to that song. Wow.
Thank you, Aunty B. Yes, ma'am.
This is so powerful. So let's not play. Look, the link is in the comment section here. Just click on it and go support Uncle Beno. He's a gospel artist. Now, I told you he's a jack of all trades. Did I not say it?
Aunty B.
There's nothing Uncle Beno does not do. Let's support Uncle Beno and get 1,000. How many views does he have? 1,000 subscribers.
It's actually official artist channel.
Right.
Because the music is on all streaming platforms, Spotify, everywhere, Apple Music. So when they grant that access, they usually give artists a YouTube channel of their own. So that is my artist YouTube channel.
Okay, so what are we trying to achieve here with in terms of the views?
Yeah, we just need subscribers right now. We just need like 500 subscribers first, and then it will take off from there.
From on this channel, Uncle Beno Voice of David.
Yes, it will take off from there. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Thank you, Aunty B. Thank you, my Obodo fam.
Obodo fam, before you leave here, please, we have how many people do we have? 270 people left. Please subscribe to that channel. The link is here. Just click on subscribe. It's free of charge, ni. And Uncle Beno is always here. He's never tired. He's always here. Where is man of prestige? Alone. I've not seen Ola for a while. Where is Ola? Is Ola okay? Man of prestige,
I think MOP is on field right now.
Okay, yeah, because I do see his videos. Yeah, I do see his videos. Ola, I miss you. I do miss you. I hope everything is fine. Me support Uncle Beno's channel. Okay.
Thank you,
Aunty. I need to be out of here in a minute. Okay.
Yeah, okay, Aunty. Yeah, that's it. Okay, thank you, everybody. Your official timekeeper here. So we're going to take 2 minutes from Uncle Ben. Round up. Convince us in your 2 minutes.
All right.
Yeah, goodbyes.
All right. So today, thank you, Aunty B, for having me. Thank you, everybody, for being part of this conversation. We need more of this conversation in order to at least open our community eyes to how men and women should appreciate each other and treat each other right. Now, basically, to be honest, I think men enjoy a lot of benefits from marriages, like Aunty B said. A lot of benefit. And as my fellow brotherhood, you won't even know that we have more benefit from marriage than women if you are looking at the effort you are making in terms of provision, in terms of all the hard work and things like that. But if we have to compare it to what women brings into marriage, women sacrifice too much. I know I've said this so many times. The day I loved my wife 100% till I would die was when I had the opportunity to be in the labor room. And after that day, I never see her the same way. Like, she literally have free ticket from me. Nothing where she did do. Even if I provoke, I will go out, chill, and come back. Women sacrifice a lot in marriage. They give up a lot in marriage. So I'm not here to argue that, women benefit more than men. No. Men actually benefit a lot from marriage. So please don't take it like, you are not right. It's not about that, honestly speaking. However, let also bear in mind that we as men, we are also trying, but it's like especially we African men, we are late to catch up in the recognition of what women are sacrificing in marriage. So we are just getting small. So that is why people like me, Uncle Dayo, Man of President, many other men, that's why we are trying to come out now that when we talk, other fellow men can listen to us and hear that, so if my fellow men can do this, I can do it too. And I always emphasize I'm a traditional man for a reason. I used to say it so that people will understand that it is not a crime to be a traditional man, but it is an issue if your traditional man thing clouds your mindset to the point that it takes away everything from your wife. You begin to see your wife as motifair. No. So please, we have to come out of that. So Aunty B, thanks for having me. You know, I know they run for challenge. Anytime you come here, I will come. And I will still bring my Bible points, my Bible facts. I will bring my Harvard.
It is debate. Uncle Beno turn pastor overnight.
Mo lọ learn àwọn Bible pass yẹn ni. Tí bá ti lọ mọ mi báyìí. Tí bá ti lọ mọ mi báyìí, màá sáré Google ẹ ní Aunty B. Don't try me.
All right.
Thank you, everybody, for having me. And Sisi, you not be my friend for today, only today. From tomorrow, we start being friends. Sisi left me alone. Thank you, Aunty B. Thank you, Uncle Dayo.
She's busy learning Yoruba. The Yoruba wife. Uncle Beno, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Over to you, Aunty B.
Okay. Doesn't Uncle Dayo and Sisi is still in the studio? Would they not say something? Then we can.
Okay, 1 minute, 30 minutes. So 1 minute, 30 minutes. 1 minute and 30 seconds for Uncle Dayo, please.
Thank you so much, Aunty B. Thank you, Abby. Thank you, Sisi. Thank you, Uncle Beno. I'm actually happy for what I've been able to kind of achieve tonight. See, I just want to say this for every listener that were watching, or maybe that may have reason to watch afterwards. What we are saying is just to extol some values for men. Times have changed, and so also men have to change. Gone are the days that men say, I'm the Lord and the master of the home. Yes, you are the Lord and master of the home. Nobody is disputing that with you. But you must understand also that your wife has a vital role to play, and you must give her all the respect, because women are actually doing a lot. It is the men not realizing all these values that gave the woman some kind of in fact, most of them fall into depression because they just see themselves are just doing, and nobody's really appreciating them. And we men, it's about time we come out from our hidden places and start helping these women. We know that they are doing a lot. As a man, do not use that egalitarian mindset that no, I'm not supposed to do this. In a marriage, you are partners. No matter what, your primary goal is to make your wife happy always. There was a show that I had with Uncle Beno on this platform where we talk about the most important thing in the home, in a marriage, is happiness. If you as a man, you can succeed in making your wife happy in the home, that marriage has a 95% chance of succeeding. Because happiness is what holds the home together. As a man, you must be ready to do anything to make your wife happy. If you can do that, your marriage is on the path of success. So forget about all these issues. I'm a man, I cannot do this. I'm a man, I cannot do that. No, times have changed. And it's not about nobody's scoring points, nobody's taking marks. It's about keeping your home, maintaining your marriage, and having a wonderful children that you are going to raise in the fear of God. So, men, you are my gender. This is why we are here talking to men. Men have to change. A lot of men is catching it little by little, and the more they catch it, the more they improve in their homes, and the more their family gets better by the day. God bless all men out there. We are trying,
Thank you so
but we
much.
just need to try more. Thank you so much,
Uncle
man.
Dayo.
Thank you for
I
having
really
me,
appreciate it.
Thank you for
God bless
thanks
you.
for having
Thank
me,
you.
Sister B.
Thank you.
Good night. Yeah.
Good night. Good night, bro. Good night. Yeah.
My sissy.
At the point, Sissy was like, somebody check on Abby.
I was here. I say,
what am I going to do? Uncle Beno was. Sissy in the comment section was like, can somebody please check on Abby?
She even texted me.
Because I wasn't seeing Abby mess. I wasn't seeing
Abby was hiding. Abby was like, my small self, I cannot put myself. Uncle Beno was throwing it. I was catching it and returning it back to him.
Exactly. Guys, I don't have anything to say. Aunty B, round up for us. I just said I love the submissions. Thank you, Uncle Ben. Thank you, Uncle Dayo, Uncle Francis, for coming and lending your male voices. It's very important on these issues.
They all came to support topics. Uncle Beno. Yeah. The Brotherhood was strong. I won't even lie.
They came out today. First time seeing Uncle Francis here, so happy for that. But yes, both great submissions, and we need male perspectives on these issues. Definitely. And Aunty B, you're gonna round it off for us.
Yeah, we will never know what men are thinking.
They're doing their best. Men are doing their best. We won't say that they're not, because I've said it many times. I have a wonderful man who doesn't see gender things. He's a traditional guy. He's a Nigerian man. He's Yoruba, and he beats the norms a lot of the time. The things that people say, oh, Yoruba men are this, Nigerian men are this, that. Find a good man. Work how you're gonna work your relationship, and if there's love in the mix, if there's friendship, that relationship will thrive, definitely. So I think that's important.
Amen. Thank you so much.
Abby, love you as always, Aunty B. See you on the other side.
See ya.
Thank you, Sissy. Bye, darling. Okay, we've done 3 hours. I said I would do 1 hour today. I should have known that. Real family, you guys you do 7 hours, 5 hours. I don't know how you manage to do it. Me, I've gone to work today and sat for how many hours? I cannot come and sit in this chair. I'm tired. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, my honorable timekeeper, Abby, darling. Thank you, Uncle Beno. You are wonderful. You are amazing. We love and appreciate you. Thank you to all the people that contributed, Uncle Francis, Uncle Dayo, all the ladies that called in, Tinka. Thank you so much, everybody. So what I'm taking home with me tonight is Uncle Beno taught us something tonight, and it's about appreciation. So the argument is, who does Nigerian or African marriages favor? Yes, there are the rigors of childbirth, the risk. When you carry a child as a woman, you don't know whether you are going to make it or not. You can just die. A lot of women die statistically from pregnancy. It's not a joke. Okay? So there are always risks there. And yes, marriage can favor both people. Yeah. And some people will argue that, marriages place a significant burden, and that's what Uncle Beno was saying, on men. The expectation to provide, to be the sole provider or the main provider, paying bride price, which Uncle Beno also touched on, which is another matter entirely that we need to discuss. We've discussed it several times on my platform. We still need to discuss it, because at this point, bride price should be abolished completely. At a time, I didn't agree with that, because I thought, oh, it's our culture. But when I started to look at it and saw how it became something that, creates the culture of ownership, the culture of why some people cannot even, even when they are being abused, cannot make a choice to return back or leave that marriage, then it's not the way it was meant to be. Bride price is something that, oh my God, yeah. Now, I didn't always think this way, and that's why, I always say we are learning and unlearning. I've come to unlearn. When I started Obodo TV, I believed in bride price 100%. But now I've come to unlearn that we don't need bride price. So in my place, we don't pay much. When I got married, it was 100 naira. That was, the bride price. And they will give the 100 naira back to your husband to say, use it and take care of our daughter. So it depends. But there are places in Nigeria, as Uncle Beno said, where the bride price, the list will be long from London to Afghanistan. Abby, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. God bless you, my darling. Yeah, so that's a problem now. I've come to understand that it can become a problem. So yeah, there's support for extended family, children's education. Men shoulder a lot of financial responsibility, which is unfair in some cases because, as I said, making money is not gender specific. Anybody can make money. But because of all these traditional values and socialization, men are having this burden, even when they cannot make the money. They feel like they have to provide because they have been told, provide, 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 provide. We need to change the way we raise men and women. So for those who will say that the issue is that it's not that marriage favors women, but both genders face, the totality of it is that both genders face different pressures. Yes. So if we say, does Nigerian marriage truly favor men, or does it simply assign different privileges and burdens to men and women? Yes, it does. There are different challenges, there are different burdens, but we need to, society is changing, and as society, as a society is changing, as a people, we need to change. We can't retain all our we are traditional people, we are this, we are that. No. We need to learn to move as society is moving, because it's not waiting for anybody. We are not in 1950. Our parents we are not farmers anymore. That you say, it's like, back in the day where people have 10 children, 20 children because they need more hands in the farm. We don't go to the farm anymore. So what do you need 20 children or 10 children or 5 children for? So it's similar. We need to keep upgrading ourselves. We need to keep showing up for one another. But I'm taking it back to what Uncle Beno said. In the Bible, 2 shall become 1. Except you are 1, the division will be there. It will be you versus me versus you. The only way you can have it healthy is when 2 becomes 1, the way the Bible ordained it. So what is mine is yours. What is yours is mine. May the Lord help us. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate you guys so much. Give us a thumbs up. 3 hours. Jesus. I am tired. Abby, my honorable timekeeper. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yingus Pepe, I appreciate you. Have a good evening, guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will see you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye, guys. Love you.